Yo, so for some reason, everybody's been telling me that there's a YouTuber who's been kidnapped. When I woke up this morning, I think I got like 1,000 comments of people begging me to go to this channel and investigate. The name of this channel is Bebop and BB, and apparently this little girl right here has been kidnapped and she's forced to make these videos with her mom. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever been on their channel, and I'm just looking at a couple of these videos to try to see what type of content they make, and it seems like a lot of these videos are just her and her mom hanging out with each other. Nothing seems really weird, but let's click this video right here and let's watch this. This video says, I love plushies. Let's see what this is.
I hate people that work at the bank.
People who collect plushies.
Shh,
okay, so this
at the bank.
This is the little girl who's kidnapped, apparently. I'm not gonna lie, that video seemed very normal. I didn't see anything about like this girl being kidnapped, or I don't know, I don't understand. If you go to the comment section of this video, you can see so many people saying click here to save them. Somebody else commented and said we need to save her. Somebody else said I hope they're gonna be safe. This comment right here says team save the little girl. So maybe the little girl has been kidnapped by her mom? Let's look at some more videos to try to figure this out. This is their most popular video ever. Let's click on this video right here. It says hashtag we need cash. It has 42 million views, and we can see the little girl. Okay, she's just looking at the camera. Why do they need cash? Okay, let's see what this is.
We need cash. What happened to our stash?
What?
I bought an electric guitar. I rented a shiny car.
This is weird. I didn't notice anything like off about this video. I didn't notice anything like kidnappy about this video, but this video definitely has some weird vibes. They're sitting in this room going doing like weird stuff. Let's read the comments and see if people are still saying we need to save them. What the hell, bro? Once again, everybody in the comment section is trying to help them. Somebody said, please wear red in the next video if you're in danger, please. Why do people think that they're in danger? I need to figure this out. Somebody named Moj Zivat J Maj. What the hell? Anyway, they said they were kidnapped and that should be reported to police. Whoever agrees with me, like the comment. Everybody keeps saying that these people have been kidnapped, but nobody's giving evidence. Nobody's explaining why they think that they've been kidnapped. What makes this even more weird is the fact that the people who create these videos, the Bebop and BB, the mom and the daughter, they never answer these comments. There's thousands and thousands of people commenting saying like, oh, they're kidnapped, but they're never answering the comments. They're never liking the comments. They're never interacting. So why are they letting this happen? I honestly had no idea why everybody thought that these people were kidnapped until I watched this video right here. This video is where it really started to get crazy. This video right here seems pretty weird. It's a video of the mom in a gorilla suit and then the daughter in a banana suit. Okay. Maybe we should check this video out. It's different from every other video, so maybe they're like crying out for help in this video or something. I don't know. Let's just check it out. Let's see if we can find anything. Okay, so they're dancing. I think the music's copyrighted, so I don't know if I'm showing it, but it's just the mom and the daughter dancing. Everything looks kind of normal. They're inside of their daughter's room. It looks like a really nice room. Once again, everybody in the comment section of this video is saying, oh my god, like they're in danger. They need help. Why is everybody saying this? Wait, look at this. This comment says, why does everybody think they're in danger? Somebody named Layla finally asked the question, why does everyone think they're in danger? Let's read these replies. There's 32 people who replied to this. Let's see why. Somebody replied to them and said, she's kidnapped, so that's why. What the hell? How are you just gonna say she's kidnapped but not give any information, bro? I wanna figure this out. Is this girl actually kidnapped or not? Somebody named Cinna the Sigma said, guys, there's evidence that she's kidnapped. Look closely in this video. There's a camera on the teddy bear. Wait, what? There's a camera on the teddy bear in this video? Let's replay this. Are they talking about the teddy bear on the thing? I don't see a camera. I really wanted to figure out what that person was talking about with the camera and the teddy bear, so I went to some of their other videos to see if I could find a camera in their room, and look at this. In this video right here, there's a split second where you can see this bear, but above the bear, there's like a circular thing right here. Now, if we go back to that other video, there's no circular thing above the bear, but in this video, there's something above the bear that looks like a camera. Why would there be a camera in her daughter's room? And And why would she hide it behind the bear? This is getting weird. After I figured out that there might actually be a camera in their room, I decided to go back to that comment that one person left where they were saying, why does everyone think they're in danger? I wanted to read some more theories and really try to figure out why everybody thinks they're kidnapped, and I honestly can't believe what I found. Wait, what is this? Somebody named MZSys1 commented and said, the child is in danger. That's Ava Baldwin. Apparently, Ava Baldwin got kidnapped by her mom and her dad still can't find her. Her mom is sick in the head and her dad was trying to protect her, but she wanted him to get away from her. She got kidnapped in 2015 and that's the reason why they always wear makeup. So this random little kid said that this little girl is Ava Baldwin. She got kidnapped by her mom in 2015 and hasn't been seen since. Ava Baldwin? Okay, so I've never heard of the name Ava Baldwin, but if you search up Ava Baldwin, apparently this is actually true. There was a missing child called Ava Baldwin. She was last seen on September 17th, 2015. This is what the little girl looked like when she went missing in 2015. She went missing when she was 6 years old. So this is a picture of her when she was 6 years old, but this website actually made a AI image of what she would kind of look like today. So this is the original image and this is what she might look like today. If we compare this picture of what she might look like to one of their recent videos, we can kind of see that she kind of looks similar. Now, you can't fully trust this because this is an AI image of what they think she might look like, but I'm not gonna lie, they look kinda similar. After I figured out that this girl might actually be missing, she might actually be kidnapped, I decided to return back to their channel to see if I could find any other clues. This video right here says, happy birthday to you. Apparently it's this little girl's birthday in this video, so we can see like how old she is. Maybe they'll say like, oh, I'm 15 now, because that's the age that like this missing person website said. So maybe they might give up like, you know, actually how old she is. Let's see if we can find anything in this video.
How old are you?
How old
29.
is
30.
130. What?
We missed your birthday?
What? The video starts off with her and her mom in frame. It says, how old is Bebop? So I think Bebop is this little girl's like fake name. How old is Bebop? The mom says she's 135. What? 135? Is this like a joke? Then the little girl comes up and she says she's 235. What? Now, obviously, that's not how old they are. Nobody's that old. You're gonna die by then, but why are they saying that's their age? This little girl's wearing a happy birthday like hat and she's got a nice little cute outfit on for her birthday, but why are they making like a fake video? In all of their other videos, they were just dancing around like mom and daughter, just normal, but in this birthday video, they're acting strange. Why are they not telling people their actual age? Somebody commented on this video and said, attention, in this video they mentioned numbers 135 and 235, and that could be a sign of their location. So this person thinks that the mom and the daughter weren't just joking around in this video saying, oh, I'm 135 years old. Somebody actually thinks that they're trying to like tip off their location, like their latitude, longitude coordinates, maybe like where they're kidnapped at. This is weird. Somebody else had another theory on why they put 135 and 235. This says, I'm pretty sure that these are the days are for how long they've been kidnapped. So apparently this little kid might think that this girl has been kidnapped for 135 days and the other little girl was kidnapped for 235 days. This video right here might give us some information. This video says nobody's crying, but in the background you can see the little girl crying and then the mom smiling. Maybe this could give us like more clues, because you remember that comment earlier when they said the mom is like messed up in the head and she kidnapped her daughter? Maybe this is like, maybe this could give us proof showing that the mom is really messed up, like laughing at her daughter, making videos about her daughter crying. Let's just see what this is. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this video didn't give me any clues at all. It was just her and her mom like singing a song or whatever. I can't even show the song because I'm gonna get slapped with some copyright. But I did notice that there is a camera behind the bear in this video. We can get a really close-up look at this camera right when the video starts. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks like a camera. Wait, oh my god. I just went back to this website where it was like the missing child, like about this Ava girl. I went back to this website to try to read and see if I could find anything else that would help me figure out this girl's actually been kidnapped. And look at what I overlooked. There's some text right here that says she might be with her mother, Catherine Baldwin. A felony warrant is on file for Catherine. So apparently this girl's mom is wanted by the police because they think that the mom abducted the little girl. That's exactly what that one person said in their comment. That one person said that they were a happy family, but then one day the mom took the daughter away from her dad and was never seen again. And look at what I found, dude. You're not gonna believe this. If you go to Google and you search up Ava Baldwin, if you search this girl's name up that was missing, you can see some pictures of her and her mom. This is what her mom looks like. So this 6-year-old girl went missing in 2015 and she hasn't been seen since. Apparently, her mom took her, and this is what her mom looks like. Now, if we compare this picture of her mom in 2015 to the recent videos on this channel, you can see that her mom kinda looks similar. Now, obviously, they don't look identical because in all these videos, they have a bunch of makeup on, and that's the thing. In every single one of these videos, they're wearing a ton of makeup. They have their hair all in like crazy things. Like this little girl always has makeup on. But if this mom takes off her makeup, she might look kinda like this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to believe. When you go to this channel, when you're on their channel, they seem so normal and they seem like a happy mom and daughter, but maybe that's what they want you to think. She might be forcing this little girl to make videos with her to make it seem like they're all a happy family and stuff like that. And she might be forcing this little girl to wear makeup to hide what she actually looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the last picture of the mom back in 2015 before the mom and the daughter went missing. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been 9 years since anybody has seen the mom. And I think, honestly, 9 years later, this is kind of what she might look like. I don't want to come out here and say that this is actually true and this is actually that Ava girl that was missing and this is her mom that stole her and nobody's ever seen them since, but it makes a little bit of sense. Here's the reason why I'm not too sure though. Just an hour ago, they posted a video of them at a fair. As you can see in this video, it's the mom, the daughter, and her friend at the fair. They're going on a bunch of fair rides. They're eating food. They're in public. I feel like if they actually did like kidnap this little girl and this mom was on the run, she wouldn't go out in public. Like that website literally said that she had a warrant out for arrest. Like the cops are searching for this mom because she kidnapped her daughter. I'm pretty sure if that was them, they wouldn't go out to the fair. They wouldn't be out in public, but maybe that's what they want us to think. Maybe they want us to think that they're a normal family that goes out in public, but in reality, they're actually wanted by the police. This is crazy. I'm not gonna put this on this family. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is actually the girl who went missing. This is actually the mom who abducted her, because I don't want this family to be like, what the hell? Like, this is not us. But I'm not gonna lie, the correlations are there. This might actually be the Ava girl that went missing. This might actually be the mom. This is insane. If you have any ideas or any theories that could prove that this is actually true, that this Bebop and BB channel are actually Ava and her mom, let me know in the comments. I want to be reading all these comments. If anything else comes up, let me know. I might make another video just fully exposing this, but I really want to figure this out, but I just can't figure it out right now because I don't have enough information. If you want to see a video I made a while ago about this kid who was acting like he was kidnapped, click this video right there. I found a YouTube channel of a kid who was acting like he was kidnapped. It was pretty crazy. Click that video to see that, or click right here to unsubscribe from my stupid channel. I'm trying to get to 2 milli subs, so let's get there. Peace. Yo, so a couple of days ago, I made a video about this little girl YouTuber who got kidnapped. I ended up going through her channel in that video, trying to prove if she was actually kidnapped, and by the end of the video, I was kind of convinced that that little girl actually got kidnapped. Well, here's the thing. I just got an email from somebody saying that there's another YouTuber who has actually been kidnapped, but this time it's 2 girls. So apparently these are the 2 girls that got kidnapped or whatever, and they have a YouTube channel called Inca Star Official or something. They actually have 3.5 million subscribers, so it seems like a lot of people know these girls, but here's the weirdest part about this. Since a bunch of people were telling me that these girls are actually kidnapped, I decided to go to their channel and click on their first ever video just to get a good gist of who they are. So their first ever video is this. I don't know what the hell. TT Trend by Inca Star. I don't know what the hell that means. Let's watch this video and see if we can find any information, see if we can find any evidence that they're actually kidnapped. I don't know. Okay, so they're looking around. They're closing their eyes. That's all this video is? Okay. This video is very weird. They're just standing here looking around. I don't really know. But when you go to the comment section, people are saying, please, if anybody has any FBI colleagues, track them down immediately. Why do people think that they're kidnapped just by this video? There's nothing wrong with this video. Did I miss something in the background? No, there's nothing. Okay, let's go to another video. Let's see if we can find some information. Let's watch their second ever video that they posted to their channel. Maybe we can find some more information. Okay, so she's pointing at something. I don't know what's going on in this video. They look happy. They look normal. They don't look like they're kidnapped or in danger. Let's go to the comment section. People in the comments are saying, dear kidnapper, we are all onto you. You need to let these girls go. They have a family. Can you imagine what their families are going through? If you were a mom or dad and your children went missing, you would be devastated. Why do people think that they're kidnapped, bruh? The top comment on this video says, do the big boy trend if you're in danger. The second top comment says, do the big boy trend if you're in danger. So people were telling them to do the big boy trend or whatever in their next video if they were in danger. If we take a look at their next video, dance tutorial, big boy. Is this the big boy trend that people were telling them to do if they're in danger? So this is just a video of this girl dancing or whatever. I don't really know these trends. I'm not really big on like TikTok and stuff like that. The title of this video does say big boy, and in the last video, people in the comments were saying, do the big boy trend if you're in danger. This is weird. Everybody in the comment section are tweaking, bro. Somebody said these girls are in danger. In the last video, somebody commented, do the big boy trend. We need to find a way to get them some help. This person even said, these girls are in danger with a crying emoji. Somebody said they're in trouble. What the hell, bruh? Just because somebody said, do this trend in the next video if you're in danger, doesn't really mean that they're in danger. I gotta find some more information before I actually say that these girls are kidnapped. At this point, I had no idea what to believe. I didn't know what was real. Are they actually kidnapped? Do they really need help? Or is this all just a big hoax? I was looking around their channel trying to find any more information that I could find about them, and then I saw this video. This video has 53 million views. Why does this video have 53 million views? I need to see this. Okay, so they're just... No. They're just doing something with their hands. I don't understand these like TikTok trends. Why are their ears so big? This is obviously fake. Okay, this is just a normal video of them going like this. Okay, let's see what people in the comments are saying. Look at them at the end. When she said, oh yeah, look at their eyes. They looked worried. What? At the end of the video, they looked worried. Okay, let's see. I mean, yeah, I guess, but that doesn't mean anything. This comment right here says, guys, they aren't kidnapped. They're doing this for attention. Blow this up so other people can see. So this guy thinks that they're just doing this for attention, doing this for views, but other people think that they're actually kidnapped. I honestly didn't know what to believe because some people were saying that these girls were lying and some people were saying that these girls actually needed help. I ended up searching around as much as I could and I found this video. And this was the craziest video I had seen. Okay, so this video says trend plump growing hydration boot. I don't know what the hell this means, but I wanna click on this video because they're wearing some pretty cool clothes. I just wanna see if we can find anything. Okay, so they're wearing a orange and white shirt, which is really weird. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's just go to the comments. Let's see if anybody found any information. Somebody in the comments said, they never blink. Really? If you watch this video, do they ever blink? Okay, yeah, I'm looking at both of them and they haven't blinked at all. Why are you guys not blinking? That's honestly pretty weird, the fact that they aren't blinking. Like, I mean, I blink a lot. I don't know why, if it's because I'm just stupid or something, but it is pretty weird that they're not blinking. But this comment right here is the weirdest one. Somebody said, if you're in danger, wear pink in your next video and do the eyes trend. So apparently this person wants to prove that they're in danger, so they told them to wear pink clothing in their next video and do the eyes trend. Let's see what their next video is. Okay, their next video is, pink clothing, eyes. Yo, this is a video of this girl wearing pink clothes and doing the eye trend. That's exactly what this kid just said. If you're in danger, wear pink. This is getting weird. In the comment section, people are saying, somebody said wear pink and do the eye trend if you're in danger. We need to help them. Other people are saying that in this video, this girl ended up picking the red eyes, and apparently red eyes means danger or something. It means help. I don't know. I think, I've never heard that, but maybe. For some reason, all of these people are telling them to wear certain colors in the next video if you need help. But take a look at this. This is weird. In their very next video, they're wearing white. What the Now, to most people, this might be really, really creepy. The fact that people in the comments are saying, if you're in danger, wear pink, and then they wear pink. And then they said, if you're in danger, wear white, and they wore white. But, it could honestly be a coincidence. Girls like the color white. Girls like the color pink. It could have been a coincidence, but the weirdest part about all this is the fact that they don't ever reply to anybody's comments. Somebody said, you're so beautiful and you're so pretty. They didn't even reply. Somebody said, oh my God, your outfit's so cute. They didn't even reply. They've never replied to any comments on any of their videos ever. In their most popular video on their channel, it gets really weird. Take a look at this. So this is a tongue challenge or whatever. I don't know what the hell that means. But this video has 182 million views. And when we click on this, we can see that they look really weird. Why does she look like that?
No.
Also, I don't know what they're doing with their hands. I don't know what that is. People in the comment section of this video are saying like they didn't blink this whole time. And if you rewatch this video, that person's not lying. They literally don't blink the whole time, basically. Look, they're just staring at the camera. Both of them are staring at the camera. How do you keep your eyes open for that long? Somebody else noticed something insane about this video, though. Somebody said that the heart in her mouth said, help me. At the end of the video, she opens up her mouth, and apparently it says, help me. I don't know if I'm tweaking or something, but I can't read the text on the mouth. If they're talking about this one, this doesn't say help me. This says you and me. Are these kids tweaking? On their channel, they have a bunch of videos that have hundreds of millions of views, but this is the video I want you to look at. The comment section on this video is insane. So when you click on this video, it's titled Teeth Challenge or whatever. If you click on this video, you can see that they're just doing something with their hand once again. They're once again not blinking too, which is still weird. They just never blink it in their videos. But if you go to the comment section, you can see somebody that says, guys, hear me out. Inca Star and Min Khalifi, I think those are their names or whatever. I think this is Inca Star and this is Min Khalifi. Apparently these two girls are not kidnapped. They did a house tour on Instagram and said that they weren't kidnapped and they were only doing this for clout. Even police ended up coming to check their house one time and they were fine. Plus, if you were kidnapped, would you let your victims go on social media? Stop spreading false rumors. Other people in the comment section are saying that they aren't kidnapped. People met them and they told them the truth. They're safe and they showed their house, blah, blah, blah. That explains why these two girls have never replied to any of the comments. People are saying that they were only doing this for clout. People are saying that when people thought that they were kidnapped, they were like, oh God, this is a good way to get a ton of views. So they started acting as if they were actually kidnapped. Now you might be saying, DJ, how does that explain that one time when somebody said, okay, if you're in danger, then wear pink and do the eyes challenge, and then they ended up doing it? How do you explain that, DJ? I honestly think that these girls made this video right here, right? They made this video, and then they saw the top comment. They saw that the top comment said, oh, if you're in danger, wear pink and do the eyes trend. So I think these girls were like, okay, bet. If we do this, we're gonna stir up a whole bunch of controversy. We're gonna make people think we're actually in danger. We're gonna make people think we're actually kidnapped, so let's do it. So in their next video, they actually ended up wearing pink and doing the eyes trend just because they knew everyone was gonna tweak out about it. That's exactly what happened. When they uploaded the video with them wearing pink or whatever, everybody's saying, oh my God, someone said wear pink, we need to help them. If you look in the last video, someone said wear pink and do the eye trend, and now she did it. Like, everybody's falling for this, and these girls are just making a ton of money off of all these oblivious little kids. Like, these girls have videos that have hundreds and hundreds of millions of views. This is a lot of money, and all they're doing is moving their hands. They made people think that they were kidnapped, and that's just messed up. You know how I mentioned that little girl that got kidnapped, that YouTuber? I genuinely think that she actually was kidnapped, and it's crazy to see people acting as if they're kidnapped. These girls literally acted like they were kidnapped. That's messed up. This is insane. If you want to see that video I made about that girl who was actually kidnapped, click that video right there. It's a crazy story, so click on that to see that. Or click right here to help me get to 2 million subs. Peace out. I hate these girls. Yo, so a couple of months ago, I made a video about a little girl YouTuber who was kidnapped. Everybody was spamming my comment section telling me about this little girl who was kidnapped on YouTube and making YouTube videos, so I knew I had to investigate. I ended up going to the channel and looking at some of the videos, and if I'm being honest, it seemed really normal. I saw a bunch of videos of this little girl and her mom hanging out, dancing, singing, just making fun videos. It didn't look weird at all. I didn't really understand why everybody thought that they were kidnapped until I went to the comment section. Everybody was saying, oh, this girl needs help, this girl was kidnapped, this girl needs help, and I had no idea why people were saying that. I ended up going through a bunch of videos trying to see why everybody was panicking, saying she was kidnapped, and I finally figured it out. I found multiple videos where there was hidden cameras in the back spying on this little girl. As I looked through the channel more, I ended up finding more and more very weird videos that made me think that this little girl was kidnapped, but then I saw the craziest comment ever. Somebody commented on one of their videos and said that this little girl in these videos, her real name is Ava Baldwin, and she was kidnapped when she was just 6 years old. Apparently, this little girl named Ava Baldwin was kidnapped by her mom. Her mom took her away from her family one day, and they were never seen again. Now, when I first read this comment, I was like, okay, maybe this is just somebody like spreading false information. There's no way that this is Ava Baldwin, a girl who got kidnapped. I decided to go to Google and do my own research to see if this was actually Ava Baldwin, and I was shocked at what I found. This is a picture of Ava Baldwin right before she was kidnapped and never seen again, and if I'm being honest, this looks really, really similar to this girl. But the weird stuff doesn't end there though, because look at this picture of her mom. This is a picture of her mom right before the kidnapping happened, and if I'm being honest, this looks so similar to her mom in these videos. After I made that first video on them, I didn't really have any concrete proof, so I just ended the video and I said, hey, I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments, let me know if you think this is actually them. A couple of months went by after I posted that video and we had no answers. We had no information. This channel continued to post videos, but there was no real proof if it was actually them. It honestly seemed like we would never get the real answer. We would never get proof on if this was that little girl who got kidnapped. But on January 20th, I got some brand new information and I ended up making another video about it. In this video, I found that there was new characters in their videos. So when I made that first video about this kidnapped girl, every time I would watch their videos, I would only see her and her mom. It would just be her and her mom in every single video. There was nobody else and it was kind of weird. They would also never go in public. They would never do anything. They were always inside the house. That was so weird. But then in my second video I made on them, I ended up finding some videos where they would show other people in their content, like this guy. They made a video with the little girl and then this random guy, and in the video they were just putting stuff inside of a cake, they were just talking, blah blah blah, but the guy seemed so nervous. There was also a camera behind them, which is just so weird, like that's not right. Why would you have a camera just sitting on cabinet in the kitchen? But forget the camera, bro, forget all that. The guy was acting so weird. Everybody in the comments was saying, oh, this might be the kidnapper. This might be the guy who kidnapped the girl and the mom. That's not the only thing that I found out about this kidnapped little girl when I made that second video. I also realized that in a lot of their videos, she looks different every single time. Like, look at this. I clicked on a random video on their channel and this is what the little girl looked like. She looked like she was like 9 or 10 years old in this video, right? Well, after I did that, I clicked on the next video they posted, literally the video they posted the next day, and she looked like she was 16, maybe even 17. I was so confused as to how the hell she went from a 4-year-old to a 16-year-old in one day. A lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, DJ, her mom puts a lot of makeup on her to make her look older and younger, and also, the reason that the mom puts a ton of makeup on the daughter is to cover bruises and other stuff like that. People say that the mom puts on a ton of makeup to make her face look different so she doesn't look like the lady that everybody knows. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I have some new information on all of this, and I think this is gonna be the final video I ever make about this case because I honestly think I solved it. Okay, so it's been a while since I've been on their channel. I think I posted that video like a month ago, maybe even longer. And I've been looking at this channel once a week or so to see if they post any weird, new, updated content. And I've found a lot of weird things. So one of the main things that everybody's noticed about this channel and everybody's noticed about Bebop and BB is the fact that they never go outside. In every single one of their videos, they would honestly always be in their room. They'd be in the house. And a lot of people said, oh, the reason that they're in the house is because they don't want to go outside because people are going to recognize them. They're going to say, oh, you're Ava Baldwin. You've been kidnapped. And then they're going to go to jail. Well, recently, they have actually been going outside. A couple of hours ago, they posted a video that says K-pop store. And as you can see the little girl, but she's in a store. She's actually in public. This is very, very rare for them. So let's watch this video and see if anything weird happens. Let's see if anybody's like looking at them a weird way, or let's see if they have like a guy with them. Let's just check this out.
I'm taking Bebop to the K-pop store.
I'm so happy. I love K-pop.
Okay, right away, this is very weird. The mom starts off the video saying, oh, I'm taking Bebop to the K-pop store. And you can see this little girl, her name's Bebop. I don't know why the hell she calls her Bebop. That's so dumb, but hey, I need to chill out. I'm literally making fun of a girl who could be kidnapped right now. I need to chill, I'm about to get canceled. Okay, so the video starts off with the little girl just looking at her mom and she's like, and she shows her opening the door and stuff like that, but she looks really uncomfortable. Like, look at this. Throughout this whole video, you can see countless times where this little girl looks so uncomfortable. Look at this. Her mom's just recording her and she's just like, yep, I'm buying this stuff. Yep. Every single time her mom records her, she gives her a fake smile. Check this out, bro. This is not a real smile. Every time the camera goes on her, she goes like this. This is a fake smile. You want to see a real smile? This is a real smile. Whenever your eyes like squint and these muscles contract, that's when it's a real smile. That's when you're happy. But every time this girl smiles, it's like this. You remember how earlier I mentioned that in all of their videos, it's mainly just the mom and the daughter. It's never really anybody else, right? A lot of people have always thought that that was super weird. The fact that they never show any other family members. Like one time they showed their uncle or whatever. It was that guy that was acting awkward from the intro, you remember? But normally they never show any of their other family. And people always wondered, why don't you show your family? Do you not have family? Is it because you actually did kidnap your daughter and take her away and that's why you don't show your family? Well, they actually introduced a new family member in this video right here. This video says school shopping, and take a look at this.
I'm taking Bebop school shopping today.
Dance school.
Who the hell is that? In this video, this girl's mom takes her to shop for school. She's shopping for new shoes and stuff like that, but it's not just her and her mom, it's her mom, and her grandma. This is her grandma right here. We've never seen her before. At multiple points in this video, once again, we can see the little girl acting so uncomfortable. As you can see, look at that face. She shows her the shoes that she wants and she's like, like you can tell she's not enjoying that. It's pretty obvious that that's a fake smile. In this clip right here, you can actually see proof the fact that this little girl doesn't want to make these videos. Look at this. Right when the clip starts, she looks up at her mom. She sees that her mom's recording and then she looks right down immediately. She doesn't look back at her mom the rest of the clip. She doesn't want to do this, and I think that her mom is forcing her to make these videos. I also think that they added in their grandma because everybody always said, where's your other family? Where's your family members? Everybody was kind of getting on their dome about it, saying, oh, you guys are definitely like guilty because you have no other family. So they started adding in their grandma. But I want to show you something else that's absolutely insane. This video right here makes me think that the mom is way more guilty than anybody ever thought.
Hey everybody, TikTok is going dark. We received our 100,000 subscriber award on YouTube.
I'm gonna hang
coming
this
up right
in
now,
my
look.
room and take a picture of it and show all my friends that dance.
So in this video, they're sitting in a room, just a random room. I think it's this little girl's room or whatever. They're holding a YouTube silver play button. This is what they got for getting 100,000 subscribers on their channel. They start talking about the award and they're like, yeah. And then the little girl ends up saying, I'm gonna hang this up in my room. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna show all my friends. This girl's really happy apparently about getting this new award and she can't wait to show all her friends. But this video was scripted. Let me show you why. Right when the little girl starts talking, you can see the mom saying the same thing as this little girl, but she's using her mouth. Just take a look at
I'm
this.
gonna hang this in my room and take a picture of it and show all my friends that dance.
As the little girl's saying, I'm gonna take a picture of this and show all my friends at dance, the mom is saying it too. She's going, show all my friends at dance. This leads me to believe that they planned this video out. This leads me to believe that the mom told this little girl what to say. I don't think the little girl even cares about this YouTube play button. I don't think this matters to her because as we've seen in the other videos, she doesn't want to make these videos. She's in public going like, making these fake smiles like, She obviously doesn't want to be there, so she obviously doesn't care about this plaque. She doesn't care about showing her friends, but her mom told her to say that, and we can see proof by her mouth moving in the same way. She planned to say this, bro. I didn't even mention the fact that in the background of this video, you can see on this shelf, there's a sign. And we've seen this in other videos. The sign says, you may not leave. There's literally a sign on this little girl's dresser that says, you may not leave. And there's a hidden camera right here behind all her stuffed animals. What parent in their right mind puts a hidden camera? It's not even hidden, to be honest. It's literally so obvious. But what parent puts a camera in their child's bedroom? This girl is like 15 or 16 years old. She needs privacy, bro. This video right here has some insane details in it. I want you to just look at the floor. When I show you this video, pay attention to the carpet, okay? You're gonna see something insane. So, right when the video starts, Everything looks normal, you know, her mom's in the background, blah, blah, blah. But if you look at the carpet, you can see something under her foot. It looks like the carpet might be dirty or whatever, but then right here at this moment in the video, you can see some like red stuff under her foot. Now, a lot of people in the comments were saying, I might be tripping, but is that blood under her foot on the carpet? When I first saw that comment, I was like, oh my God, that might actually be blood on the carpet. The thing that makes this video even weirder is the fact that she's wearing these big old puffy ass shoes. Why is she wearing these humongous shoes? Also, why is she stepping right on the blood spot? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but in this video right here, they introduce another person of the family. The title of this video says waxing eyebrows, and when you click on the video, you see this.
Today I'm giving my aunt a makeover.
Huh?
Here because I have nobody to impress.
So in this video, this little girl's saying she's gonna give her aunt she's gonna wax her eyebrows or whatever. I'm not really too familiar with like all that girly makeup stuff, so I think she's just cutting her eyebrows, something like that. I don't really care about that. That's not the point. The point of this video is the fact that they're showing a new person of the family. Everybody used to always criticize them, saying, hey, why do you never show people in your family? Why do you never show people in your family? Are you actually kidnapped? And now they're starting to show more people. There's something super weird at the end of this video that I need you to see. During this whole video, they're just like cutting her eyebrows, whatever. They're doing some girly stuff. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're ripping her eyebrows off or something like that. And then at the end of the video, she asks the little girl, she says, how are my eyebrows? And look at this, bro.
How are my eyebrows now?
Ugly.
No, they're skippity toilet riz.
Huh? How are my eyebrows? The little girl says ugly. She's not lying. I mean, look at this. But then the old lady says, nope, they're skibbity toilet riz. What? You remember how earlier in this video I was talking about how this little girl does not want to make these videos? This little girl is pressured into making these videos and her mom forces her to make these videos. Well, if you didn't believe me back then, I just found a video from 8 months ago that I have never seen before. And this video shows you just how forced this little girl is to make these videos. Check this out. So in this video, this little girl is singing. She's just singing, and I can't really show too much of it because it's a copyrighted song and I don't want YouTube to slap me across the head and give me a copyright strike. But basically, this little girl's just singing, and there's a ton of people listening to her sing. She's playing the piano. She's really talented. It's really nice. She's singing. But after she gets done singing, I want you to see what happens, bro. It's so weird. So she gets done singing, and everybody starts clapping.
You did a great job.
But look at this. What the? Huh? After she got done singing, they cut to a clip inside of her room, and her mom said, you did a great job. And the whole time, this little girl is just going, she looks extremely terrified. She looks like she has no idea what's happening. She's just scared. In the first 2 videos that I made about this little girl, I was under the impression that this little girl and her mom got kidnapped by somebody and somebody was forcing them to make these videos. That's what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that the little girl and her mom got taken by a guy or some like random person and they were forcing them to make this YouTube channel. But in this video right here, this video from 7 months ago that has 183,000 views. This video tells me that they weren't kidnapped by anybody. I think the mom is the one responsible for it. So when you click on this video, it starts off with them going to like a water park or whatever. They're at like a pool and the mom's recording the little girl, and the little girl obviously seems like she does not want to be recorded. Her mom ends up recording her cleaning her hair or whatever. Apparently they're cleaning their hair before they get in the pool. I don't know. Maybe that's just some girl stuff. If you're a girl watching this, maybe you understand this, but she's recording her putting stuff in her daughter's hair. She then starts spraying some sunscreen all over her daughter's face. Her daughter obviously doesn't really like it, but then watch this. She starts flossing. She starts looking into the camera. She looks at her mom again. But then later on in the video, it just gets a lot worse. It obviously seems like she does not want to be recorded. Look at this. She's like, oh my God, come on, come on. You can tell she doesn't want to do this. She's walking up the stairs backwards. Her mom was telling her to walk up the stairs backwards. She didn't want to do it. And even when she comes down this big water slide, she's looking at the camera. Look at this. She's waving at the camera. That is like, she does not want to do that. Everybody always says that they think that this little girl and her mom were kidnapped by somebody and somebody's forcing them to make these videos, but I honestly believe, after watching hundreds and hundreds of videos, probably like 200 videos from this channel, after making 3 full like 20-minute videos about this little girl's channel, I honestly think they weren't actually kidnapped. I just think that her mom forces her to make these videos. If you don't believe what I'm saying, just look at this. In this video right here, she took her daughter and her grandma or whatever to go get their nails done, and at many points throughout this video, this little girl looks like she does not want to be here. Check this out. She's getting her nails painted, and then she looks up at the camera and she's like, and she gives the fakest smile ever. At the end of the video, she shows off her nails and she says, "I'm so happy," but she doesn't look happy. Look at this.
I love Hyunjin, but I'm gonna marry Bang Chan. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. That doesn't seem happy. It is pretty weird, the fact that Ava Baldwin's mom, the girl who apparently kidnapped the little girl, but then the lady on this channel looks exactly like her, like literally very, very similar. And it is also weird, the fact that Ava Baldwin looked like this before she got kidnapped, and now this Bebop girl looks like this. They both look so similar to the two people who have been missing for like 15 years. It makes a lot of sense that this would be them, but some part of me just doesn't, I just don't know what to believe. The weirdest part about all of this is the fact that they never answer any comments. I have gone through like 100 of their videos trying to see if they've ever replied to anybody, and they never ever reply to anybody. Like in this video right here, there are no replies. Everybody's saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And nobody ever answers. Isn't that a little suspicious? The fact that the mom never answers to anybody? If I had to give you a genuine explanation on what the hell I think is going on here, I honestly think that this mom is just forcing this little girl to make these videos. And I think that this mom is very, very strict. I've shown you time and time again the fact that there are literally cameras in their kitchen. There's cameras in the little girl's bedroom. There's even a sign that says, "You may not leave, warning." I honestly think that this mom is just very, very, very strict. She's probably a bad parent. That's what it seems like, because in all of these videos, this little girl seems like she does not want to be there. She gives her mom a fake smile every single time she records her. I've never seen this little girl do an actual smile. She's always just like, It obviously seems like she doesn't want to be there, and I think that this mom forces her to do this. Are they actually kidnapped? Is this actually Ava Baldwin and her mom that went missing? I have no idea. If any more information comes out about them actually being kidnapped, let me know right away. I'll make a final video, discussing it, but this channel is just really, really weird. If you want to see the 2 videos I made about them where I found more information and looked deeper into it, click this video right there. That's the first one, and this is the second one. Go check those out. It's a really, really crazy full story, so watch both of those videos. And if you want to help me get to 2 million subscribers, click right here. And if you don't want to help me, then leave. Peace. Yo, so a couple of months ago, I made a video about this little girl YouTuber who was actually kidnapped. I know it sounds crazy, but in that video, I ended up exploring this girl's channel. Now, her channel name was Bebop and BB, and on her channel, she would make videos with her mom. Now, these videos weren't really weird at all. In a lot of these videos, it was just her and her mom doing normal stuff that moms and daughters do. They were dancing and they were dressing up and doing makeup. It all looked very normal. But for some reason, every time you'd go to the comment section on one of their videos, you would see people saying like, "Oh, we need to save her. She's been kidnapped. Wear red in the next video if you're in danger." Everybody, for some reason, thought that this little girl and her mom were in danger, so I had to investigate. I ended up watching like 100 or 200 videos on that channel to try to find anything I could about them being kidnapped, and I ended up finding some crazy stuff. In one of their videos, I ended up finding a hidden camera. There was literally like a camera hidden behind a teddy bear on this little girl's shelf in her room. That was the first weird thing I found. But then I ended up finding a very weird comment. Somebody commented on one of their videos and was saying something like, "There's a little girl that went missing. Her name was Ava Baldwin, and she went missing a long time ago. Her mom took her, and nobody's ever seen her." When I was done making that video, I still didn't really have any concrete information on if this girl was actually kidnapped or if it was just all a big hoax. I ended up finding a news article about that Ava Baldwin girl that everybody thinks that this girl used to be before she got kidnapped, and I'm not gonna lie, Ava Baldwin looks very, very similar to this Bebop girl, and Ava Baldwin's mom, the person who kidnapped Ava Baldwin, looks very similar to this girl's mom. Even though they look just like the people who went missing and got kidnapped, it wasn't really concrete proof that they got kidnapped. But I think I have some new information. This is about to get insane. So you know how I mentioned that I found a camera in one of their videos a long time ago, and that was pretty weird? Well, I have to show you something pretty insane. So when you go to their channel, you can see their name is Bebop and BB. They have 600,000 subscribers. And if you take a look at their videos, right away, it looks very, very normal. Once again, it always looks normal, but take a look at this. So this video right here says slime time, and it looks like her mom and the daughter or whatever are making slime together. That's really, really cute, really, really awesome. When you click on this video though, you'll notice something. If you pay attention, you can see that they're not talking in this video, right? They're just singing a song. I'm not gonna play the song too much because I don't want to get copyright striked and just slapped over the butt. But remember the fact that they're not talking, right? Everybody in the comments of their videos has always said, why do you guys not talk? Are you guys scared to show your real voice? People have just always wondered, why don't they use their voice? Bro, they never show their voice. But in this video right here, they actually talk, and it's so weird. The title of this video says, we love you, Beep Beeps. I don't know what the hell that means. Like her nickname is Bebop, so her mom's calling her Beep Beeps. That's so stupid. That's like a car. Beep Beep, the fuck. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop hating, but look at this.
Why is player 333 here?
'Cause he's so Sigma.
What time is it?
In this video, they're getting their nails done or whatever, so they're in public, which is a good thing, but they're talking so weird. It seems like they're reading off of a script or somebody's forcing them to say this stuff.
These are starting to look Sigma.
Wouldn't it be alpha?
What? They're literally saying Sigma, Alpha, all that stuff. Nobody says that. Like maybe the 3-year-old kids who have nothing better to do, but like grown women, they don't say Sigma and Alpha. And like an 11-year-old girl, she doesn't say that. That's weird. Somebody's making them talk. That's exactly what people are thinking in the comment section too. Somebody said she's pretending to be happy, but she's actually being forced to do this. Somebody else said, don't hurt that little girl. This person even said the way she looks is not okay. She clearly forced this. Her voice feels scared. People are mentioning that the little girl, whenever she was talking in this video, seemed really scared. Her voice seemed very scared. Just because her daughter sounds scared though, and she's saying skibbity and Sigma and Alpha and all that stupid stuff, it doesn't really mean she's kidnapped, right? Well, take a look at this. This might actually make you convinced that she's being kidnapped. Look at this. I always get a ton of comments on my YouTube videos from people asking me, how do I grow on YouTube? How do I grow my channel? When I go check out their videos, I see exactly why they only have 2 subscribers. Their videos suck. But with InVideo AI as your creative partner, you can make almost any type of video regardless of how skilled you are. All you have to do is type in a prompt on what you want your video to be about, and then you can watch the magic happen. Once you get your video, you can fine tune it and edit it by using text commands like make the music more happy or translate this whole video into Spanish. You can even add your own voice by simply typing add my voice in the edit command box. These crazy edits would normally take hours if you did it yourself, but with InVideo, you can literally sit back, watch it all happen, and let InVideo do all the heavy lifting for you. Personally, I've used InVideo to send little stupid goofy videos to my family, and they all think I'm an editing genius. You can try InVideo for completely free by clicking the link in the description. It's honestly gonna save you a ton of time and money that you'd normally spend on all that editing, animation, and just all that other annoying stuff. So this video right here says GRWM. I think that means get ready with me, but I might be stupid. Take a look at this. This is a video of her and her mom getting ready, but tell me if you see something weird in the background of this video, because I see something weird.
Weeks ago, Hyunjin shaved his head, but I think it's cute.
Here, do you want to put some mascara?
So in this video, this little girl's just talking about this doll or whatever. She's putting makeup on this doll, blah, blah, blah. We don't give a damn about what they're talking about, because if you look in the background, you can see some very weird things. So obviously, this video is taking place in this girl's room. This is obviously a little girl's room. There's a bunch of plushies and everything, but take a look at this black thing right here. What is that? Now, I don't know if this girl really likes magic 8 balls or something, but I don't think this is a magic 8 ball. I think this is a camera. A camera hiding behind a stuffed animal in a little girl's room. Very weird, but it doesn't end there, because there's also a drill. Why is there a power drill right next to all these stuffed animals? I guarantee you this little girl does not know how to use a drill, but it doesn't end there though, because the weirdest thing in the background is this sign right here. This sign says warning, you may not leave. What? Why the hell is there a sign in this little girl's room saying warning, you may not leave. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, this is like 100% proof that somebody kidnapped these people and they're forcing these people to stay in this room. Now, I don't know if the mom kidnapped the daughter or if they're both being kidnapped, but I immediately thought, okay, they're literally kidnapped. That's something that somebody left for them. But then the more I thought about it, it got weird. Why would you put a sign in somebody's room? Like, okay, let's be logical here. If you were to go kidnap someone, I'm not saying I would, I'm not saying you would, but let's just think in the mind of a kidnapper, if you would kidnap somebody, why would you leave a sign in view of their YouTube channel? If you're forcing them to make YouTube videos, why would you make it obvious that they're kidnapped? People in the comment section are saying, oh my gosh, there's a camera and there's a sign. People are panicking, but nobody knows what this means. Okay, so I was trying to find out the most information I can about this case. I wanted to actually try to figure out if they were kidnapped or not, so I decided to go back to my old video I made and check some of the comments. Right away, I noticed that the top comment on my video came in from somebody named Ghost Hunter 7, whatever the hell, and he said, you need to see this. The reason why the daughter and her mom wear so much makeup is to hide their true faces and hide the bruises and red marks from them getting abused by another person that kidnapped them that's not in the videos. They don't talk in their videos because they are both kidnapped and their kidnapper doesn't know that they make videos. The reason that the mom and the daughter make videos is to try to give out hints to these people on the internet so they can show their location so people will send police to their location. This comment ended up getting 500 likes and 200 replies, and the main thing that they said that caught my eye in this comment is the fact that the reason they wear so much makeup is to hide their true faces and hide the bruises that they have. Now that never really occurred to me, but yeah, it is true. They always are wearing a ton of makeup. There's literally no video on their channel. Out of all of their videos, 900 videos, there's not even one video on their channel where they're not wearing a bunch of makeup. You can go to their oldest videos ever and you can see that she's a little girl wearing a bunch of makeup. In all of their popular videos, she's wearing makeup over and over and over again. If you go to Google and you search up Ava Baldwin and her mom, you'll see this is what she looked like when she went missing, and she went missing when she was 6 years old. If we compare this to the oldest videos on their channel, this kind of looks like this little girl. This video was posted in 2018, so literally that was like 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago. And if you look at her face and compare it to the girl that went missing, it's pretty similar. It's hard to tell though because this little girl has a ton of makeup on. Here's the weirdest part about all of this though. It says that this Ava girl went missing all the way back in 2015. It says that this Ava girl should be 15 years old right now. So today, she'd be 15 years old. So if we go to their most recent videos and try to look at this girl, you tell me if she looks like she's 15 years old.
Hello, little girl.
I mean, other than this video being really, really weird and creepy, this girl doesn't look like she's 15 years old. I mean, if you just look at the size of her hands, this obviously looks like she's like 7 years old. There's no way that she's 15 years old, right? Well, don't think that too soon because I have a crazy theory. So you see how this girl looks, right? You see how she looks? She looks like she's like 8 or 9 years old. There's no way she could be Ava Baldwin because Ava Baldwin's 15 years old, right? Well, I think that this channel, this Bebop and BB channel, I think that they're reposting videos. I think they're posting videos from a long time ago, trying to make it seem like it's now. Like, look at this video right here. This video says, do you have a favorite? I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but it's this girl, again, the little girl, and a random guy. I don't know who the hell this random guy is. I'm pretty sure it's not their kidnapper or whatever. In the background of this video, you can see another camera, which is very weird. And in this video, they're just like playing with the cake. There's nothing really weird going on in this video, even though a bunch of people are mentioning in the comments about this camera, blah, blah, blah. But take a look at this girl. I don't want you to look at the camera. Look at the girl.
From 80's concert was fire. Yes, skibbity.
Hear me out.
Am I tripping, or does this girl look like she aged like 5 extra years from that video we just saw? This video that we just looked at was posted on January 15th. That was literally 2 days ago as I'm recording this, and she looks like she's 4 years old. But in this video, she looks like she could actually be 15 years old. Her hands look bigger. Her face looks way more grown. She has a lot more hair. I think that this channel, I don't know who's controlling this channel, but I think the person behind this channel is posting videos to try to throw people off of their trail. This girl definitely looks like she could be 15. You remember how earlier I mentioned that nothing in this video even mattered and even that camera behind them didn't really matter? Well, I ended up watching this video just to see what they were talking about because I noticed that they were actually talking and using their voice. So I wanted to see if I could figure anything out, and I actually did.
J-Ho from Mr. Plankton. He's kidnapper. Left the plot though. Yes.
Huh? Oh, wait, whoa, what did I just hear? Listen to what she just said.
J-Ho from Mr. Plankton. He's kidnapper, left the plot though.
What? So what I can get from this is that they're putting like pictures of people in a cake. She puts a guy's picture in the cake and she says something about a kidnapper.
Mr. Plankton. He's kidnapper, left the plot though.
She says he's a kidnapper and puts this thing in, and immediately she looks up and this guy looks up right when she says kidnapper. Listen.
Plankton. He's kidnapper, left the plot though. Yeah.
She's talking about how this guy that she put in the cake or whatever is a kidnapper. This guy immediately looks up and looks at the camera. Well, actually, it looks like this guy looks at the camera, but he's actually looking at something behind the camera. If he was looking at the camera, it'd be a little bit more like towards us. It kind of seems like he's not looking at us, right? The reason for that is because he's looking at someone behind the camera, but look at what she does. She looks at something else behind the camera on this side. Look.
Plot though. Yes.
What is she looking at? What did she just look at? There has to be somebody behind the camera directing them to do this. I don't know if this person that's telling them to do this is like making them drop hints. I don't know what's going on. People in the comments are mentioning the fact that this guy in this video looks very, very scared. And the more I watch this video, he does look scared. I mean, he's literally sitting there the whole time with his arms like so close to him. Like if you're comfortable, you're gonna be like this, you know, you're gonna have your arms out, you're gonna be smiling and stuff. But this guy doesn't really smile at all during the whole video. He doesn't really like open his arms. He's kind of just sitting here like this, kind of looking down, nervous as hell. But the only time this guy smiles or gives a tiny smirk throughout the whole video is right when she mentions a kidnapper. Watch this.
Mr. Plankton. He's kidnapper, left the plot though.
Look at that. You see that little smile? This dude did a tiny smile. This is the first time throughout the whole video he smiled, and he smiled when she said kidnapper. A lot of people are shooting out a bunch of theories about this guy. A lot of people are saying that this is her dad, but I don't think so. A lot of people are saying that this is her uncle, and I mean, I don't know what to believe, but a lot of people are saying that this guy is nervous. He's being forced into making this video, and that's why he seems so nervous. I mean, it doesn't really make sense why a grown man is so nervous. If that was your niece, why are you so nervous around her? She's a 12-year-old girl. What's there to be nervous about? You're literally messing around with the cake. I have never seen somebody nervous around cake unless they had like diabetes or something. Bro, there's literally cake in front of you. This video looks so weird. This has got to be planned, bro. This video says, I'm so happy with 2 hearts. That's weird. But then look at this. She's actually in public. This little girl's in public looking like she's smiling or whatever, doing a dance, but this smile looks so forced. She doesn't look like she's actually so happy. And honestly, let me give you guys some truth before I click on this video and see what this is. If you have to tell people that you're happy, if you have to tell people that you're something, you're actually not that thing. True happiness and true feeling resides inside you. You do not have to present it to other people. If you have to tell people, oh, I'm really cool, you're not cool. You're worried about being cool, so you have to let them know that you think that you're cool, and hopefully they agree with you. If you know that you're something, then you won't have to tell a bunch of people. So the fact that this girl's saying, I'm so happy, really leads me to believe that she's not actually happy, and it's just a projection. It's just she's just showing people that. We gotta see this video before we judge it, but that's some wisdom. I honestly believe in that. So let's see if we can find something weird from this. Yeah, this looks forced. Oh gosh. She's not, yeah, this is fake. This is faked. People in the comment section are saying, oh, so cute, like I love the dancing, you're so pretty, blah, blah, blah. These are a bunch of little girls calling her pretty, so it's not weird. But nobody's mentioning the fact that she was literally forced to do this. If you pay attention to her face while she's doing this, she doesn't want to be here. She's sitting here dancing, going, that's not a real smile. When you smile, but nothing happens with your eyes, that's not a real smile. Take a look at this. Am I happy? No, I'm not happy. But am I happy now? Yes, because my eyes are moving. Her eyes don't move at all. If you don't have any scrunchie near your eye, then you're not actually smiling and doing a true smile. Look at this. At no point does she seem happy during this. She's going, she does not want to do this. Who's making her do this? Their most popular video has 43 million views. Now, I think I saw this in my last video I made on them, but I'm not sure. But look at this. This video says hashtag we need cash. We need cash. Why do you guys need money?
Need cash. What happened to our stash? I bought an electric guitar.
Okay, so this is very weird. They're not asking for cash, but you want to know what I just noticed? Take a look at this, bro. So this video was posted 2023, November 26th. So that was like 1.5 years ago. Let's just say 1.5 years. So that's how many months? I don't even know. I'm kind of stupid. But 1.5 years ago, okay? Look at how young this girl looks. Now, I know there's a filter on her face, but look at her hands. I keep mentioning the hands because hands are a surefire sign to see how old somebody is. If you see a 2-year-old kid, he's not gonna have big ass hands like this, okay? Obviously, the older you get, the bigger your hands get. This girl's hands are like maybe this small, like tiny as hell. This was only 1.5 years ago. Why are her hands so small, but then like a year later, she's so big, she's got such big hands? You don't grow that much in a span of a year. In a lot of their recent videos, they have been in public a lot more. Back when I made that last video on them, they only went out in public like one time. Out of like their 800 videos they had at the time, they were only in public once, and a lot of people said the reason they're always in the room, the reason they're always inside, the reason they're never outside is because they're actually kidnapped. Like, they cannot go outside. But recently, like, look, she went to get her hair done. She got her hair done again. I don't know where the hell she is. Look at this. They're in a building. Right here, they're eating donuts. They keep going outside, and I think a lot of people in the comments of these videos are saying like, oh, they're outside, so that means they're okay. Or if they're outside, then they'd be able to go to the police. But I think that this is just an act. I think if they were truly kidnapped, I think the person that kidnapped them is allowing them to go outside just to show everybody on YouTube that they're okay. They can go outside. Am I tripping? Why does she look so grown in this? Bro, compare these two videos, bro. Look at this video right here. It says too cute or whatever. She looks like she's like maybe 6 years old, right? The video directly below it is this. She looks like she's 16. That might be Ava Baldwin. She might actually be 15 years old. I think the weirdest thing about all of this and this whole story is the fact that her mom looks exactly like this lady right here. You wanna know who this lady is? This is Catherine Baldwin. This is Ava Baldwin's mom. Apparently, the person who kidnapped Ava Baldwin. So Ava Baldwin, who I think is this Bebop girl, got kidnapped by her mom, Catherine Baldwin, and they look so similar. This was Catherine Baldwin like 10 years ago. If you imagine this lady right here, but 10 years later, it matches up with her mom and what she looks like now. I don't know, but there's something about this face, this Ava Baldwin girl. There's something about this face that looks like this. Even though she has all this makeup on, I see it. I honestly see it, and all the signs, the camera, the sign in the back, I think it points to them being kidnapped. I don't know. It's weird how they've never mentioned it. It's weird how in the video she talked about a kidnapper when she was putting that thing down. It's just weird how they've never come out and said anything. I think somebody's forcing them to make these videos. They don't have a chance to reply to these comments. If they could reply to these comments and say, come help me, I think they would, but I think the kidnapper controls all of it. This is insane. If there's any more information you guys know or anything comes out, let me know in the comments. I always read my comments. I'm gonna come back and maybe we have to make a part 3. Maybe we find out that they got captured and they got saved by the police. I don't know. Spread this video around because this is insane. YouTubers are getting kidnapped. Mom and daughter, this is insane. I don't even know what's going on. My head's about to explode. If you want to see the original video, click right here. If you don't want to watch that, then leave. Peace out. Bye. Yo, so a lot of people on YouTube think that this little girl right here has been kidnapped. Now, this girl shares a YouTube channel with her mom, and their YouTube channel name is Bebop and BB. When you first get to their channel and you look around, it honestly looks harmless. There's a bunch of videos of this little girl and her mom hanging out, having fun. They look like a normal family. But when you dive deeper into this channel, you can find weird things that show that this little girl might just be kidnapped. For example, look at this video right here. This video starts off very normal. It shows the little girl and the mom just hanging out, having fun, but a lot of people notice that in the back, on this little girl's dresser, there's a sign. If you flip the video around, you can see that the sign says, warning, you may not leave. Now, when people first noticed this, they were very, very weirded out. They were like, okay, why is there a sign in this little girl's room saying that she can't leave? Is this girl being like trapped in her room? Everybody in the comments was so creeped out by this, but one person said that this video was posted near Halloween, so maybe it was just a Halloween decoration that they forgot to put up. As they continued to post more videos in this little girl's room, the months went on. It became November, December, January, and this sign was still there. People started to realize that this wasn't just a Halloween decoration. This girl was trapped in her room, not allowed to leave. A couple of months later, they posted this video right here. Now, this video looks normal, just like all their other ones. It always looks normal, but if you look in the back, right behind one of her teddy bears, There's a camera. Why is there a camera in your 10-year-old daughter's room? What's going on here? Now, I would understand if there was like a camera like in the top corner and you were just making sure everything was okay. Maybe you had like problems with break-ins, but hiding a camera behind a teddy bear in a little girl's room, that sounds like it was set up. Once people noticed that there was a sign in this little girl's room saying you may not leave, and then there was also a camera watching her, they thought that somebody kidnapped this girl. People started to investigate this whole channel. They wanted to figure out what the heck was going on here and if this girl was actually kidnapped, and they noticed something else. In all of the videos on this channel, they never go outside. The mom and the daughter are always in their room. People were starting to get so scared for this mom and daughter because they noticed they never left their house. All of the videos were always recorded inside, and it seemed like they were not allowed to go outside. Somebody else noticed something that was also weird. They noticed that nobody else was ever in these videos. It was always just the daughter and the mom. There was nobody else ever until this video right here. You see, this video came out of nowhere. They had posted like 500 videos of just the mom and daughter hanging out, but all of a sudden this random guy spawns in. Who is this? When they first posted this video, everybody was in the comments saying, who is this guy? Is this the kidnapper? Like, are you guys okay? Who is this guy? Is he forcing you to make these videos? But if you watch this video, you can see that the little girl seems kind of nervous around him. I can't really say much about this video, but just watching this, they seem very awkward. Check this out.
J-Ho from Mr. Plankton. He's kidnapper. Left the plot though. Yes.
At this point, people were honestly convinced that this mom and daughter were kidnapped. They never went outside. There was a camera in the little girl's room. There was a sign saying you may not leave, and they never made videos with any other people. This was all weird. But guess what? A couple of months later, after everyone was realizing that there was something weird going on with this Bebop and BB channel, the craziest piece of evidence was found. On September 17th, 2015, there was a girl that went missing. This girl's name was Ava Baldwin. She went missing when she was 6 years old, and guess who else went missing? Her mom, Catherine Baldwin. Now, here are the two photos of them. This is Ava Baldwin. If you just compare this with that little girl on the channel, they look kind of similar. I mean, it's been multiple years. Like I said, this Ava Baldwin missing girl, she went missing when she was 6. The mom, though, this looks kind of like, it really does look identical. Now, I have made 6 or 7 videos on this story. It was all like 6 months ago. I tried my hardest to find information because this is so weird. Everything adds up to them being kidnapped, right? Well, today I have some new information. All right, so I'm on their channel. I haven't been on their channel in like 6 or 7 months. That's like the last time I made a video on them. But look at what I noticed. The daughter is all grown up now. I mean, like, let's just click on this video. She looks way older than she used to. But in the back, you can still see that there's a sign that says you may not leave. So that's really weird. In a lot of their videos, we can see that they're actually kind of going outside now. Like in this video, she's actually outside, so it seems like she's allowed to leave her house. I don't know what they're doing. She's doing like a dance or whatever. I don't watch TikTok and stuff, so this is stupid to me. I think if they were actually kidnapped, they wouldn't be able to go outside. Like the cops would find them. What the hell? 6, 7? Are you serious? A lot of people in the comments of their videos nowadays always ask about this sign. They always say, why does this say you may not leave? They also ask about the camera that hides behind the teddy bear. They always ask about that, but Bebop and BB, the mom and daughter, they never answer. But guess what? They recently just did. In this video right here, the mom and the daughter talk about why they have this sign right here, why they have the camera, and look at this. This is so weird. Okay, so somebody commented and said, Bebop, why are you guys always in your room? Let's see what they say.
I love this question. I have been stuck in this room since the day I was born.
Huh? This little girl starts the video off saying, I have been stuck in this room since I've been born. What? Is she just admitting it? What? Okay, we gotta keep watching.
Never been outside and I've never touched grass. I dream of going to the K-pop store. I wish one day I could go to the mall. But all the doors and windows in my house have locks on them.
What? Wait. What's going on? They have to be joking, right? You have to be kidding. Are they just like admitting it? The fact that they're kidnapped? Wait, what?
If I touch a window or door, an alarm will go off.
Bebop is not allowed to go outside.
Shut down, Mom. Yo, this is not my room. This is a set. That is why nothing moves. My
What?
real room has K-pop posters. I have Stray Kids and Hypen, ATEEZ, and TXT. Maybe one day y'all will see my room, but I like my privacy.
So this little girl says that she's never been outside. If she touches a window in her house, if she touches a door, a bunch of alarms go off. She's locked in her house. I don't know if she was joking or not, but then she says, this room is not my room. This room is a set. According to this girl and her mom, this room isn't the little girl's room. This is just a room that they use to make videos. In one of their recent videos, they introduced a new person. Who the hell is this guy, bro? All right, let's check this out. Okay, so what? They're all dancing or whatever. Who is it? Okay, she just pushed her daughter over. All right. Who is this guy? Why is he in the video? He didn't do anything. People in the comment section are weirded out by this. Somebody said, is she okay? Like you just pushed your daughter over. Somebody else said, who's this new person? People want to know who this guy is and if he's a kidnapper, but I don't think people are understanding the story. Who is that guy? He kidnapped them. The kidnapper isn't a random guy. The kidnapper is actually the mom. You see, here's the story of the Catherine Baldwin lady who went missing and her daughter who went missing. Here's the actual story. So this Catherine Baldwin lady, the mom of the daughter, she was married to a guy named David Hopper. They got married, they had Ava, they were a happy family, right? They ended up having some issues in their marriage, so they ended up divorcing. And then the little girl Ava would go see her dad, and then she'd go home and see her mom, and she'd see her dad, see her mom. That's how divorces work, right? You have to go see both your parents. Well, according to her dad, Catherine Baldwin, the mom, was acting very weird. She started to do bad things, and she just wasn't being a good mom. And then one day, randomly, Ava Baldwin went to school. This was a very normal thing. She went to school every single day. But this day, on September 17th, she went to school, and at around 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, the mom called the school. She came and picked her up. Now, the mom told the school, like, hey, I'm taking her to the doctor, something like that. She just said something. But once she picked her up, they were never seen again. A couple of weeks after this girl and her mom went missing, the dad found out randomly. He called the school and he was like, okay, like, has she been doing good with her grades? And the school called him back and they were like, oh, she hasn't shown up in like 2 weeks. He was like, where the hell? So he tried contacting the mom, tried contacting the daughter. She was only like 5 years old. He tried to do whatever he could to find his daughter and find where his ex-wife took his daughter, and they were never seen again. People who think that this random guy is the kidnapper or that somebody kidnapped them, I don't think you understand it. The mom is the bad one here. Now, a lot of people see these photos of Catherine Baldwin and Ava Baldwin, and they're like, okay, this definitely has to be Bebop and BB. I mean, they look the same. Check this article out that I found. This has some crazy information. So this website said that they found a YouTube channel called Bebop and BB. The mother and daughter created content videos of dancing and stuff like that. Rumors started because people noticed how weird their videos were and how the background was like really, really weird with like the cameras and stuff, basically what I've said. Apparently, according to this website, this is all just a conspiracy because this Bebop and BB, the mom and daughter, right? They were looked into by law enforcement, and it has been confirmed that the famous mother and daughter are not Catherine and Ava Baldwin. So according to this website, I don't know how like legit it is. It's called evaporatethemissing.com. According to this website, the police investigated Bebop and BB and they found out that they weren't actually the missing Ava and Catherine Baldwin. But this led people to wonder, why do you have these cameras in the back? Why do you have a sign that says you may not leave? Why is your channel so weird? Well, it turns out that Bebop and BB realized that everybody thought that they were missing. They decided to make their videos fake by adding in a sign that says you can't leave. They decided to add in a camera. They decided to act like they were kidnapped to get more views, get more comments. I mean, if you go to some of their most popular videos, right? If you go to the comment section, you can see people saying, wear green if you're kidnapped in the next video. And Bebop and BB would actually end up wearing green. They would see the top comment and it would say, wear green if you're kidnapped. And then in the next video, they would wear green. They were playing along with this kidnapping because they knew they would get a ton of comments. That's what this website says, but I just found something crazy. Look at this. So when you search up Ava Baldwin. That's the name of the little girl who went missing, right? If you search that up, the first website is missingkids.org, right? This is a very legit website. This is where you can find missing kids everywhere, right? If you click on this, guess what happens? For me, when I go to this website, it just shows like an error. It doesn't show Ava Baldwin. I don't know why this isn't working. Did somebody like hack this website to like cover up her disappearance? I don't know. But honestly, this is sad. Hopefully one day this little girl is found and hopefully she's found safe. I mean, she's been missing for, it's now been 10 years since she's been missing. That is insane. Nobody knows what happened to them, but hopefully they're found one day. What do you think though? Do you think that Bebop and BB are just acting like they've been kidnapped to get views? Or do you think that this is actually them? I mean, the pictures match up so perfectly. I don't even know, bro. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna be reading all your comments. Peace out. This channel I'm about to show you is really sad. The name of this channel is JR the Dog, and if you look at the profile picture, it looks like a picture of a dog, but this channel isn't about a dog. It's about this little kid. If you look at this video, it looks like this little kid's crying. He looks like he's scared. He looks like something bad is happening to him. Well, guess what? This kid uploaded this video on December 31st, and he hasn't uploaded a video since. This was his last video. You're probably wondering, who even is this kid and what happened to him? Well, we can figure out who this kid is by going all the way down to the start of his channel. 2 months before this kid disappeared off of YouTube, he uploaded this video.
Just to let you know, I am 8 years old. I sound young. I'm in my dog's room, so
in this video, this kid literally just says, hey everybody, I'm 8 years old. He seems like a normal kid, right? But on the top of the screen, it says, if you want to see my dog, get me to 10 likes. Well, this video has 2 likes, so he failed. About a week later, he uploaded his next video, and this video is a little bit different. This video is him just pointing up at text on the screen, and the text on the screen says, you want to see my dog run in the backyard? Give me 10 likes. Once again though, he failed. He only got 4 likes. I think this kid was starting to realize that his content was kind of stupid, so he made this video that's actually kind of funny. This video says, when you go to the pool and see that weird guy wearing underwear, and he makes a freaking disgusted face, that's actually relatable. I'm pretty sure I used to go to the pool and I would see old men wearing underwear, like, bro, go away. So this kid seems like a normal kid. There seems like there's nothing wrong or anything. Well, the videos start to get weirder as you go up. The next video he posted after that pool underwear old man video was a video with him and his friend. This video was kind of weird.
Hi, I'm here with this pickle. Sup? Pickle Tipson.
So he starts out the video by saying, oh, I'm here with this pickle, and he points to his friend and he calls his friend a pickle. His friend was like, what the heck, why'd you call me a pickle? So he hit him, and then he was holding his head like, my head hurts. His friend seems kind of weird. Why did he hit him? Remember that. A couple of hours went by and he uploaded a few more videos with his friend, but then he uploaded one that was very weird. Check this out.
When your little cousin wants to get on him.
They go into the corner of the room, they start punching and pushing each other, then they start grabbing each other. He slams him against the table, and he says, call the police. Then he falls over. This little kid told us to call the police. Should we be worried? This kid didn't upload another video for a whole nother day, but then, when he uploaded a video the next day, it was a video of him in his room in the dark, and I watched this video. It was literally just a video of him saying, oh, I was hanging out with my friend yesterday, blah, 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 blah. It was nothing important, but he did upload an important video a couple of days later. This video that he uploaded a couple of days later is so insane. All of his videos so far that we've watched have had like 18 views, 16 views, 17 views. He basically gets 0 views, right? But this video that he posted has 294 views. Why did this video get kind of popular? If we click on this video, we can see exactly what it is. So it's literally just a black screen and it says, hid my age, S, and then over here in the top left, you can see the number 8. Apparently he hid his age in this video and he's 8 years old. Okay. Why are you telling people your age on YouTube? That's kind of weird. The other weird part about this is that this video has 15 different comments. All of his other videos had 0 comments, but this one has 15 comments. And if you go to the comments, you find something so weird. Somebody commented and said, bro, what? You're 8 years old with a shocked emoji? The kid who made this video saw that comment and then posted his own comment. He said, just kidding, I'm 10. My friends judge me for my height. Wait, so this kid said he was 8 years old, but now he's 10 years old. But it gets even weirder, because look at this. He replied to his own comment, and he said, I'm 12 now. So you're telling me this kid went from 8 to 10 to 12 years old? All in like less than a year? How is that possible? The next video that this kid posted was so weird. This video says, I'm at a party, yo, with like a party emoji. And in the video, you can see 2 girls. He's at a party with 2 girls. Wait, what? Didn't this kid just say he was 8, 10, 12? How old is this kid? If this kid is 8, why is he at a party? If this kid is 10, or even if this kid is 12, why is he at a party with girls? How old really is this kid if he's partying? Here's where this video gets really weird. Now, I want you to watch this video right here that says, Dad, I'm hungry. If you take a look at the thumbnail, it looks like he's smiling super hard, just really enjoys his life. Let's click on this video. So in this video, he's literally just singing. He's acting like a normal kid. He's in his room just singing a song. I don't know if I can play the song. Probably not. I'll probably get copyrighted and deleted off of YouTube if I play the song, so I'm not gonna get deleted off of YouTube for this kid. After he posted that video of him singing in his room, he posted a few more videos of him just enjoying his life in his room, just really having fun posting YouTube videos, and then he made a new type of video. In this video right here, he's playing with stuffed animals. Now, this isn't very weird to see a kid playing with stuffed animals. I see a lot of videos of kids playing with stuffed animals on YouTube Shorts. They play with plushies and stuff like that. But this kid just said he was 8. But then he said he was 10. But then he said he was 12. If you're 12 years old and playing with stuffed animals, I'm not judging you, but like, isn't that a bit too old? If you click on this video, you can literally see it's him playing with stuffed animals. Like, he literally has a panda bear and an elephant, and he's just making them like hang out. I thought this kid was 12 years old. But it doesn't matter how old he is. It's awesome that this kid is really enjoying posting YouTube videos. He posted 3 different videos of him playing with plushies. He posted like 6 different videos of him singing. But then his next video is so weird. And it said, I'm never gonna make a YouTube video again, sorry. He was literally just posting him playing with plushies and posting him singing and having fun. He was enjoying it. And then he just posted this video out of nowhere that says, never gonna make a YouTube video again, I'm sorry? What? This kid went from being a super happy YouTuber to saying he's quitting? He's never gonna post again? What? That makes no sense. But it gets even weirder when you realize that a couple of days later, he posted another video. And the video that he posted is that video I mentioned in the intro. It's the video where he looks so scared. He looks like something bad is happening. He looks like he's crying. Something is going wrong in this video. He just said he was never gonna make a video, and then he posted this creepy video. Let's see what this video is. So right when you click on the video, you see the kid in the backseat of a car, it looks like. He looks like he's crying or just doing this. Like, he looks very scared. Just something. This video doesn't seem good. Something seems bad. On the bottom of the screen, it says people who know, people who don't know. I didn't really know what that meant when I first saw it, so I decided to go to the comment section and see what people were saying. The top comment on this video says, has anybody noticed that there's a large black thing on the top of the roof? And I looked back at the video, and the large black thing is like the sunroof or something. I think this kid's stupid. But then I saw a comment that said, I hope he is okay. Wait, what? What do you, like, is he actually in danger? Somebody else commented and said, no, this is his actual last video. But this comment right here is the creepiest one of all. Somebody named Liberty Pringle commented and said, he's just trying to have fun. Stop being stupid, you little bullies. Now, this isn't a very weird comment, but the reply to this comment is very weird. Somebody replied and said, he has been kidnapped. What? This kid's been kidnapped? In this video, he's like, looks like he's literally crying in the back of a car. He looks like he's panicking, looks like he's sad and nervous and scared. People are saying he's been kidnapped. If you go back to that video that he made where he said, I'm never gonna make a YouTube video again, I'm sorry, and you go to the comments of this video, there's 4 comments on this video. Somebody commented and said, why are you not gonna make any more videos? Is it cause you got kidnapped? Somebody replied to this comment and said, yes, he did get kidnapped. It's not funny. Multiple people have said that this kid got kidnapped. This kid that we watched play with stuffed animals and sing and hang out with his friend and, you know, talk about old guys in their underwear. He's been kidnapped? Well, that's what I thought. I thought that this kid was kidnapped. But then a couple of days went by and I figured something out. So you're probably not gonna believe this, but a couple of days have gone by since I've recorded the last parts to this video. Now, I thought that this kid was kidnapped. I was so worried for this kid. He seemed like an awesome kid, and then he was gone. But he recently uploaded a new video, and this video Makes no sense. So this video he uploaded is a video that says bye. It has 20 views. He literally just uploaded this. And this is what the video says. I might as well end making videos if I keep getting hate. If I get 200 subscribers, I'll come back. But in the meantime, bye, peace. So this kid's quitting YouTube because everybody's hating on him. If he gets 200 subscribers though, he'll come back to YouTube. Now, if you remember correctly, everybody was saying that this kid got kidnapped. Was this all fake? Was this all a plan to get a bunch of likes? That's exactly what it was. If you go back to his first ever videos, you can see videos that say, if you want to see my dog, get me 10 likes. If you want to see my dog run in the backyard, give me 10 likes. Nobody ended up liking the video. Those videos had like 3 or 4 likes. Nobody cared. He never got the likes he wanted. He tried to be funny by saying, you know, when you go to the pool and see that weird guy with the underwear, he tried to be funny. That didn't get any likes either. So then he had to improvise. This kid decided, why not scare all my fans? Make them think that I got kidnapped. He posted a video that said, I'm never gonna make another video again. Sorry. He was hoping that everybody was gonna say, hey, come back. We wanna see your videos. Nobody ended up caring. And because that didn't work, he decided to act like he was kidnapped. Now, a couple of days ago when I looked at this channel, I read through all of the comments on that kidnap video, but there's new comments to read. So 13 days ago, somebody commented and said, this is fake, you're goofy, you're just a goofy little kid. This comment had no replies when I first looked at it, but the kid who made this video and acted like he was kidnapped replied back to him. He said, oh, so you're afraid to say a. Just say a, you don't say a, say a. Oh wait, you don't have the balls to do it. So somebody called this kid fake and said he was goofy for faking his kidnapping, and then he replied to him and said, oh, you're afraid to say that. Did we just expose this kid for acting like he was kidnapped and trying to get views? This is crazy. I actually exposed a whole nother kid who was faking his death in this video, so if you want to see a kid who was acting like he was dead in this video, click that. That was one of my craziest videos ever. It's getting a lot of views somehow, because it's actually crazy. Click that video if you want to see that, or click right here to unsubscribe from my stupid channel. Alright, so this kid right here posted a video on June 22nd, and this video says it's true. In the thumbnail, you can see something that says, I am not a human, I have cancer, I'll live in 2 years, goodbye forever. He's just talking about how he has cancer or something. Let's click on this video to see what this is. I am not a human, I have cancer, I'll live in 2 years, goodbye forever. I'll give you free 500 donate before I die. He made an emoji crying, and then he says, I'll miss y'all. So apparently this kid's talking about how he has cancer and he's gonna like pass away in 2 years or something. Goodbye, what? If you go to the comment section of this video, you can see people saying, oh, people who wants to pray for him. Click right here. Who else wants to pray for him? Everybody pray for him. This kid right here even said, you're a king, bro. Fly high, you fought hard. So everybody's so sad that this kid is passing away because he has cancer. Like, that really sucks. It seems like the kid who posted this video is super kind-hearted too, because he said, I'll give you guys free $500 donate before I die. So he wants to donate $500 to people before he dies. Like, he seems like such a nice kid. The kid who posted this video and said that he has cancer has 1,000 subscribers and 266 videos. In all of these videos, we can see that he's just a normal kid, hanging out, sticking his tongue out, playing with Nintendo Switch. He also seems like kind of a savage, bro. Look at this video. Damn, he looks fresh. This kid started his YouTube channel all the way back in 2021 on November 14th. That's when he's posted his first ever video. This is the video. He's literally just sitting here going like he's a little kid, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing, he probably took his mom's tablet. But that's when he started his YouTube channel. He starts throwing up some gang signs. That's cool, I guess. After he posted that first video, he started to post more and more, and then he posted a video of him playing with cars, then he posted a video of him playing Talking Ben, so it's obvious that this is just a little kid. Eventually, he started posting videos with his family, stuff like that, and then he just started to post whatever. In this video right here, he's literally just eating chips. Like, what the hell? Okay, this guy's got problems. In this video right here, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He probably told his mom to record. His mom's holding the phone, and he's tweaking. Okay, yeah, he's tweaking. What the f? Okay, there's something wrong with him. After he posted a bunch of these weird videos of him just acting like a kid, he realized something. He realized that these videos weren't really getting a lot of views. Like this video right here, 3 views. That video that we just watched where he was hanging off the couch and his mom was recording him, guess how many views that has? 34 views. So that's basically nothing, right? This kid really wanted to get a ton of views. He was posting these videos, he wanted to become a famous YouTuber, but none of this was working. He started posting videos of him playing Roblox, and these were really bad. Like this video says, "Are you doing pizza in Ohio?" It's literally him recording him playing Roblox on a TV. It's so bad. This kid wasn't getting any views at all. So he decided to post this. It's a video that says why. It has 4,000 views, and this was one of his best performing videos ever. The video says, "I have so many bullies. Oh, look at this loser. Haha, I know, right? He's motherless. It's so funny, let's punch him in the head." Apparently, he was saying that everybody bullies him because he doesn't have a mom. Apparently, he's motherless and people make fun of him. People in his class, people like that he knows, always make fun of him because he doesn't have a mom. He even said that somebody thought it was so funny that he didn't have a mom that they decided to punch him in his head. And this is him right here with, you know, bruises, and he's crying. And people are just calling him a loser. For some reason, this video got 150 likes and like 5,000 views. I don't really know why. And he realized that, oh, if I talk about sad things and if I talk about bad things that are happening in my life, I'm gonna get a ton of views. Whenever I'm dancing around in my room, I'm only gonna get 30 views, but whenever I make sad videos and tell people that I have bullies and people hate me, I'll get thousands of views. This kid decided to do it again. He posted something that says, "My snake just died," with a sad face. If we click on this video, we can see that it's super sad. It says, "My snake just died," with a bunch of crying emojis, and then he said, "I'm fine." Not really. And then he made an emoji with like a teardrop, and he's smiling, but he's really going through some pain. This video that he made about his snake dying got 96 likes. It also got 5,000 views. This kid was starting to realize that if he made sad videos and he said all these sad things, he would start to get views. He would finally become famous. That's what he's wanted this whole time. After he posted those 2 videos of him being really sad and just sad stuff, that's when he posted this video right here. This is the video where he was saying, "I'm not a human, I have cancer, I'm gonna die soon," like all this sad stuff. Those past 2 videos got 5,000 views, but this video, I didn't even tell you, this video got 40,000 views. This kid had never seen this many views before. He had no idea how he was getting so many views, but he was realizing that if he was talking about sad stuff and making people feel bad for him, he was gonna get a ton of views, and it actually worked. People in the comment section, like I mentioned before, were saying, "Oh no, I'll see you in heaven, rest in peace. I'm so sorry." People were supporting this guy, they were commenting, they were liking, because they thought that this kid actually had cancer. But here's the thing, this kid didn't just stop here. He ended up posting so many more videos after this that explain that he was lying. He pretty much exposed himself, and we're gonna go through it. So directly after he posted this video that says, "I have cancer, I'm gonna die," stuff like that, he posted a video that says, "I'm so happy right now." Now that doesn't really make sense, because why would you be so happy? He just posted a video literally the day before saying, "I have cancer, I'm gonna die," and then the day later, he's so happy? What could this video be about? Thank you so much for 133 subscribers. Who uses this sound will get commented on by me. So he says, "Oh, thank you for giving me so many subscribers," but then he says, "If you use this sound on this video, I'll comment on your video." This kid was starting to feel famous. He was starting to get more subscribers because those 2 videos he posted literally blew up. That video where he said he had cancer blew up. He was starting to get so happy because he was gaining subs. That's what he's always wanted. He wanted to be famous. For some reason, this video's comments are disabled, and we're gonna see that a lot more going forward. For some reason, he disabled the comments. That video got 1,000 views, and he was still pretty happy with that. 1,000 views. He used to get 20 views, and he used to jump around, and he was eating chips, getting 8 views. But here's the thing. In all of these videos that he was posting, he was just recording a black screen, and he would just type text. It was really stupid. Well, in his next video, he actually showed his face. The title of this video says, "Shut Up." This is weird. Let's see what this is.
So I was looking my YouTube channel, and yeah, I possibly found this guy saying "womp womp." Womp womp is your mother. Okay, shut up.
Somebody commented on one of his videos and said womp womp. If you don't know what womp womp is, basically womp womp means like stop complaining, get over it. The video that they commented this on was the video where he said he has cancer and he's dying. Somebody said womp womp, get over it, who cares? This kid replied to him and said, "If you do that again, I'm gonna ban you from my channel." This guy ended up answering him, and he said, what I've seen, all of your content is milking trends, and your last video is complete BS. This red static guy is calling this kid out on his bullcrap. This was really weird because everybody else in the comment section is saying, oh, I want to pray for you. I'm praying for you. Like, oh, I respect you, bro. Like, I'm sorry you have cancer. But this was the one guy calling him out on his BS. The kid who said he had cancer ended up replying back to this guy and said, then you're not popular. Who are you even saying, huh? This kid literally makes no sense. He said, you're not popular. Who are you? Like, he's telling this guy who called him out that he's not popular. This little kid's true intentions were really starting to show because he was calling people out saying, you're not popular, you're not popular. This kid was starting to get an ego because he was getting a ton of views. He was starting to think he was more popular than other people. This kid needs to go to English class though, because he said, idiot. I-dot. He called this guy an I-dot. He meant to call him an idiot, but he called him an I-dot. More people were starting to realize that this kid might actually be lying. Somebody said, bye, you're so cringe. Basically saying like, you're using cancer for views, you're cringy. This kid replied to them and said, you have no subscribers, with a bunch of laughing emojis. So this kid, once again, is calling people out saying, you guys have no subs, you guys are not famous like me. This kid thinks he's so cool because he got a ton of subscribers because he said he had cancer. As the days went on, people started to realize that this kid was most likely lying. They were starting to realize that he didn't actually have cancer. His snake actually didn't die. All of this stuff that he was talking about, even that video where he said he doesn't have a mom and people were bullying him, they were starting to realize that this was all made up for views. This kid wanted to get views. He wanted to become famous, and he made it up just so he could blow up. He ended up making a ton of videos replying to people's comments. In this video right here, somebody called him cringe, and he said, "You're suck." Like, what the hell?
You are being so mean that I will kill your family.
This kid said that that person who commented is so mean and he's gonna kill their family. What? Now, I know it's okay for kids to like mess around. Like, kids always mess around a lot, but bro, what is wrong with this kid? As he made more videos and kept making himself look worse and worse, people started to realize, okay, this kid was definitely lying. This kid is a huge liar. He responded to the hate by posting this video right here. The title of this video says, "Bye." This video has 9,000 views. And if you click on it, look at what this is. The video says, "Fine, I'll quit YouTube because you guys are just so mean. I'm quitting YouTube now. Bye, guys." People in the comment section didn't know what to think. Some people were saying like, bro, don't leave. Don't listen to your haters, bro. Like, please just don't leave YouTube. But other people were saying, bro, you said you have cancer. Somebody else said, bro, you lied to us and now you're quitting because of the haters who called you out? Here's the weirdest part about this video. So he posted this video where he said he was quitting on June 24th, 2024. So that was about a month ago. Guess what happened a couple of hours later? He posted another video. This kid said he was quitting YouTube and then he lied again. This was the video that he ended up posting. I don't even want to show it to you. I want to save you from the cringe. This kid doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I think he could be on the toilet. He might be, okay, he's constipated. Yep, it's pretty obvious. The next video that this kid posted just made the story even worse. The video he posted says, bro, I'm not lying, bruh. In this video, he's talking about how he isn't lying and he never lied about any of this when everybody believed that he was lying. So let's see what he has to say for himself.
You thought I was lying? No, it's supposed to be snake inside of there.
In this video, he's talking about, oh, this was my snake's cage and now we have to throw it away because my snake died. Who gives a damn about your snake, bro? If your snake actually did die, I'm sorry, bro, but you were lying about way worse things. Once again, the comments are disabled on this video. That's weird. Isn't that weird? This kid just kept getting called out even more. Everybody was saying, bro, why are you always talking about the snake? We're not even worried about the snake. We don't care if you lied about your snake die. We're talking about the cancer. That's the big thing, right? Well, he ended up posting a video that says, I'm so sorry. And if you look at the thumbnail, he seems like he's actually sorry. Let's see what he has to say.
Guys, I did not meant to say I have cancer. I meant to say that my sister have cancer.
Oh.
Sorry guys, sorry.
So apparently this kid's story just completely changed. In that video, he said, guys, I'm dying. I'm not even a human anymore. I have cancer. I'm gonna die. I wanna donate everybody 500 Robux, like stuff like that. I'm just dying, guys. But then after he got a ton of hate, he decided to make this video and say, hey.
Guys, I did not meant to say I have cancer. I meant to say that my sister have cancer.
Why did this kid wait 2 weeks to say that? When he was getting all of those supportive comments on that video of everybody saying, hey, like, I'm sorry for you, I really care for you, I'm gonna subscribe to you, I'm gonna like, he didn't care. Whenever he got a ton of subscribers because he had cancer, he didn't care. He didn't tell people, oh, it's actually my sister. He wanted all of the fame for himself. After he posted that weird apology video, he posted a couple of more videos just responding to all these freaking comments. But then he posted a video that says, I feel bad. When I first saw this video, I thought he was gonna be like, okay guys, I'm sorry, I lied about me having cancer, I lied about my sister having cancer, now I feel bad because I'm literally saying that my family members have cancer. I feel bad, guys, I'm sorry. But what this video actually is literally a stupid, cringy, just look at this.
Would you punch me in the face for $10 million?
Ha ha! This kid's channel description says, please don't hate me. I'm serious. My sister have cancer. This is just so weird. Normally when people do stuff like this, I call them out. I say, bro, that's not cool to like say you have cancer just for views. I talk about a lot of YouTubers who do this stuff just to get views because people are so greedy nowadays. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be real right now. This kid is obviously young. This kid obviously doesn't have his parents watching over what he's doing. Everybody did something that they regret when they were younger, because when you're young, you're just naive. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what's right and what's wrong, like most of the time, you know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to go hate on this kid. Yes, he's very weird for doing that, but at the end of the day, he probably doesn't understand the implications of doing this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's messed up what you're doing, bro. You should probably delete all these videos because nobody should be able to say, hey, I have cancer and get a ton of views. That's just so messed up. Even putting it on your sister and saying your sister has cancer now, that's messed up. Even if she did have cancer and you weren't lying about that, that's still messed up to try to profit off of your sister having cancer. Like, go support her. Stop posting about it on YouTube. At the end of the day, though, this kid's a little kid. I know he did what he did, but hopefully he learns from this. There was actually another kid who faked his death in this video right there. I looked at his whole channel just like this one. That kid was even crazier than this kid. So click that video to see that, or click right here to unsubscribe from my stupid channel. I'm trying to get 80 billion subscribers, so unsubscribe right now. Peace. This YouTube channel I'm about to show you is honestly really sad. The channel name is Chester5. They only have 150 subscribers. They have a default profile picture, but the real sad part comes in when you watch this video. So this video popped up on my shorts feed. I was just scrolling and somehow I saw this video. It's some sad music and it says, sorry guys, I just upload. It's because my cancer will win and this is my last upload. Bye. Don't be sad. Just listen to Jesus. He'll be right in your heart and I will take care of all of you. Bye. This video was posted on the 1st of December 2023, and based on how this person's typing, you could tell that this is a little kid. This little kid said his cancer is gonna win and this is his last upload. And it seemed like he wasn't kidding because he uploaded that video on the 1st and he didn't upload again. That wasn't the only video that this kid made though. If we look at his other videos, he made a video that says, guys, do you want me to upload a Harry Potter full movie? If I have 40 subscribers and 40 likes, I'll do it. I just want you guys to take care and I'll upload because I love my viewers. This kid loved his viewers. He wanted to upload the full Harry Potter movie for all of his fans, but only if he hit 40 subscribers. That's just so cute. He left a comment on his own video and he said, please sub and like with like sad faces and hearts. This little kid just really wanted subscribers. But then on December 1st, he posted his last video. His cancer won. 2 full weeks went by and people were starting to get worried. They were like, dude, did you actually die? People were flooding the comment section. Fly high, bro. We will miss you. RIP. Rest in Pisces. But then something weird happened. On December 15th, 2 weeks after they uploaded that video that said this was gonna be their last video, they uploaded another video. If we look at this video, it says, guys, now I'm his brother and my little brother died because of his cancer. Guys, should I leave YouTube? Yes or no? So apparently the kid that owned this channel died because of cancer, and this is now his older brother on his account, and he's asking if he should leave YouTube. Everybody in the comment section is saying, please don't leave. You know, God bless you and God bless your brother. He's in a better place. Everybody's leaving hearts. Everybody's saying, I'm so sorry for your loss. Please don't quit YouTube. Make your brother proud. This is such a beautiful story. This kid took over his little brother's YouTube channel who died because of cancer, and everybody's supporting him. 2 more weeks went by and he didn't upload another video. People were starting to get worried. People were starting to say, like, what happened to you? Like, your brother died. Did you die? But then they uploaded another video 12 days later. This video says, please give your best Riz in the comments. Now, if you're stupid and you don't know what Riz means, Riz is like charisma, you know? Like, if you see a cute girl and you're like, hey, let me get your number. That's Riz, you know what I mean? If she gives it to you. So this little kid wants people to help him with his Riz. He wants to be able to get girls. If you go to the comment section, you can see people trying to help this kid out. People are saying, hey, these cherries are too expensive. Can I just have your cherries? Bro, you want a little kid to say that? Bro, this kid's probably in 3rd grade. If he says that to one of his classmates, bro, he's going to juvie. Somebody else said, I'm not 14, but I'm the one for you. Oh, okay, get it. So everybody's trying to help this kid with his Riz. But some people didn't really like this video. Somebody said, bro's brother literally died from cancer and he's worried about Riz? Somebody else said, what about your little brother? Then on that same day, this kid uploaded another video to his little brother's YouTube channel, and this video is weird. This video says, sorry guys, this is my 2nd time uploading because I'm from the Philippines. I just want to speak English. And there's so many earthquakes in the Philippines, so I'm busy for my life and my family. Please don't be angry at me. These other people right here are saying, we're not angry at you, you know, take your time. But 2 days later, he uploaded his final video. This video was uploaded on December 29th, 2023, and this one was very, very weird. This video says, guys, are all of my videos and shorts boring and ugly? Just tell me the truth and don't lie to me. People are saying, no, it's okay, like your videos are good. Other people are saying, nah, this is amazing. You know, they're trying to make this kid feel good because his little brother died. There are thousands of people on this channel right now saying, you know, I love your content, I love your content, even though the content sucks. Let's be real here. These videos are literally videos of text on a screen with a brown background. He probably zooms in on his poop just to get that brown background for the video. These videos suck, and yet people are supporting him saying these videos are good. Now you're probably wondering, DJ, why are you being mean to this kid? His little brother just died. That's what he wants you to think. You see, I did some research, and I figured out that this kid is probably lying. You see, if we go back to that first video I showed you, and we take a look at it, he says in this video that his cancer will win, and this is his last upload. Don't be sad, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to notice something. Notice how he says, sorry guys, I just upload. Okay, remember him saying, sorry guys. You have to remember that, right? I noticed that he said, sorry guys. So I went to his other videos just to check, and in one of his other videos, he said, please guys, trust me that this is my friend editing this. I don't know, little kids are so weird. You don't have to understand what he's saying, but notice that he's saying, please guys. He says the word guys a lot. Right? If we go to another video that he posted before he died, this one says, guys, do you want me to upload Harry Potter full movie? Once again, he says, I just want all of you guys to take care. He keeps saying the word all of you guys, or he says like guys, stuff like that, right? And to prove it even more, in his first ever video, I didn't even show you this one. Guess what it says? It says, guys, I just want you to free watch. Now, I don't know what this little kid is talking about. I bet this kid's like 4 years old. But remember, he says, guys. Now, if we go to the first video that his older brother made, once his younger brother died, right? What does this video start with? It says, guys, now I'm his brother and my little brother died because of his cancer. Guys, should I leave YouTube? Is that not weird? Now, I know that brothers and sisters, they probably talk the same, they say the same words because they're always around each other, you know. If I hang out with my friends for like 2 weeks in a row, I'm gonna start saying words that they say, they're gonna start saying words that I say. I know you've noticed that, you know? Don't you and your friends have a little bit of lingo? You say the same words, you say the same phrases. That might be what it is, but I know that's not what it is. It's pretty weird that this dude's little brother said, guys, 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 guys. And then once his little brother passed away, his first video says, guys, guys, guys. But it's not even just that video. If you remember this video that I showed you where he was just rambling, yabba, 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 you can see that he says, sorry, guys. And if we even go to his most recent video, his final video ever, it says, guys, is all my videos short, boring, and ugly? He keeps saying guys. But that's not enough evidence just yet. Like, what if his little brother actually did pass away and I'm just acting like this? Well, I don't really know the truth, right? But guess what? He has 2 videos that I haven't showed you. I looked through all of his shorts with you, but there's 2 videos on this channel. One video from 3 months ago and one video from 2 months ago. If we look through these videos, maybe we can find some type of evidence or some type of information that can help us figure out if this kid is lying and faking his death or if it's actually true. Let's check out this video. It says, guys, who do you want next to fight Skeleton, blah, blah, blah. Of course, he says, guys. That just proves my point even more that this is the same kid. Let's click on this video though. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it looks like it's Minecraft or some type of Minecraft knockoff. He's playing this on a Kindle. I didn't know you could get Minecraft on a Kindle tablet. He's fighting. Now that the video is frozen. Okay, I hear sounds, but the video's not even moving. I think it's safe to say that his tablet exploded in his hand. Ooh, look at this, look at this. 4 minutes into this video, his game is so laggy that he gets out of it. Look at this, and he goes to his home screen. Can we see anything on his home screen? I like how you can still hear the Minecraft thunder in the background, even though his phone isn't even on Minecraft. This is so busted. Okay, so we can see he has Google, messages, phone. Nothing that we can, like, see. Ooh, okay, he brought up his keyboard in the video. Of course, he's saying, guys. Bro, he brought up his keyboard in the game in this video, and the first thing he said was guys. That proves my point even more. But there's one more video on this channel, and this one's weird. It doesn't look like Minecraft. It doesn't look like anything. I don't really know what this is. It says 7 October 2023. What is this gonna be?
How to speedrun in Stickman Warriors.
Oh my god, he actually spoke! He said how to speedrun on Pitabor. I don't know. Dude, we know what this kid sounds like now.
I will not talk because I need to focus.
Okay, now that we know what he sounds like, we can prove that he is a little kid. When we watched his YouTube shorts, like, by the way he was typing and stuff, it was like, okay, this kid's definitely 6 years old. But now that we've heard him, we know that he's actually a 6-year-old kid and this isn't like a 20-year-old trolling us. So we have confirmed that this is a little kid. I watched the whole rest of this video and he didn't really talk at all the rest of the video. The only thing he said was, if you want this, then do it.
But if you want this, just do it.
But if you want this, just do it. Is he talking about Nike or something? Maybe you want some Nike shoes for Christmas. So you're probably thinking, DJ, you watched all the videos on this channel, but you still don't have proof that this kid faked his death. How do you know for sure, DJ? Well, I'm gonna be honest. There's one last thing I can investigate on this channel, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. His username on YouTube. If you look over here, you can see that his username on YouTube is Chester5. And if you go ahead and search that up on Google, you know, anybody would do that if they're a real detective, just to see if anything pops up, see if any other channels pop up or something. Chester5 pops up on Facebook. Maybe we can see this little kid. Turns out Facebook needs more information. They need to confirm that it's me. I'm not doing all that. You can look up Chester5 on eBay. He sold some kitchen plate organizer. I don't think a 6-year-old kid would be selling kitchen plates on eBay. You can't really find anything on Google under the name Chester5. But if you look below it, his actual username on YouTube is Chester Banzan 6264. If we copy this, I'm pretty sure Chester Banzan is this guy's name. If you search up Chester Banzan on Google, you would probably expect to find like an obituary. I'm pretty sure when everybody passes away, there's always website articles for people who pass away, you know? There's nothing here. There's no, oh, you know, Chester Banzan, the 6-year-old, he was loved by everybody, passed away. There's nothing here. There's a picture of 2 people. Chester First Aid Squad announces new administrators. I don't think this is the little kid. There's another picture right here. I'm pretty sure that's not him. There's nothing on Google or on the internet at all that say anything about Chester Banzan. This little kid just got busted. His videos weren't getting views at all. He was getting 100 views, like 20 views. So he was like, huh, let me bait some people. He said, sorry guys, this is my last upload. He comes back 2 weeks later. Guys, my little brother died of cancer. Should I leave YouTube? This was all a part of this kid's mastermind plan, and we just cracked it. Something else I noticed in one of his videos, one of the top comments says, DJ needs to see this. How the hell? Are you talking about me? How did you know I was gonna... Appreciate you, bro. Now, being honest, I don't know for 100% sure that this kid was lying, but like, I'm pretty sure. What do you think? Do you think that this kid actually died and this is his older brother? Or do you think he faked his death for some views, just like a lot of little kids do? Let me know. If you want to see another video on a stupid YouTuber that I was talking about, click this video right there, or click right here to unsubscribe for my stupid channel. Peace. Yo, so I can't believe I'm making this video, but I think we have all been lied to. Okay, so about 6 months ago, I made a video talking about this little girl and her mom that I thought was kidnapped. Everybody came to my channel telling me, DJ, you need to investigate this. Like, this YouTuber was literally kidnapped. So that's exactly what I did. I investigated through this channel and I found this little girl and her mom that post YouTube videos. It all seemed normal at first, just a little girl and her mom hanging out, making fun videos, dancing, singing, but then I found things that were really weird. In the background of one of their videos, you could see a huge camera in this little girl's room. That was really weird. People also noticed that this little girl and her mom never went outside in any of their videos, and it was honestly true. I was looking through hundreds and hundreds of their videos, and they never stepped foot outside. They seemed to always be in their house, which was very weird. That seems like something that somebody who was kidnapped would do. I ended up making 2 or 3 videos about this channel talking about how I actually think that they're kidnapped and how crazy this situation is, that there's a YouTuber who's actually been kidnapped. But let me tell you guys something. I've been thinking about it more and more over the past couple of days, and I honestly think that this little girl and her mom are liars. I think that they have been lying to us and playing with us this whole time, and I think I have proof. For all of this to make sense, I need to mention the main points of evidence on why people thought that they were kidnapped. The first point of evidence was the fact that in all of their videos, they would never go outside or they would never even speak. Whenever I made my first video on them, everybody was commenting telling me, DJ, they never go outside, they never talk in their videos. The reason they don't do this is because they were kidnapped and they can't actually use their real voice. They don't want people to find them, or they're not allowed to use their real voice. They're not allowed to go outside. And when I first got to their channel, it was honestly true, man. I was looking through videos and they never went outside, they never used their voice. But if you go to their channel now, you can see that in their most recent video, they're actually at the hair salon getting their hair done. This little girl's at like a store in public, like there's actually people around them. So why would their kidnapper let them go outside? In this video right here, they're outside, they have a car, they're walking around, they're in public, everything seems normal, so we can debunk that theory. Now, the second most popular piece of evidence as to why people think they're kidnapped is the fact that in a couple of their videos, you can see a huge camera in this little girl's room. It all started in this video right here. This video that got 14 million views. It looks like a normal video. There's a girl right here just talking, and there's her mom just talking. I can't really hear what the, okay, it's just a stupid little song. They're just singing. It seems normal. Mom and daughter singing, hanging out. But if you pause the video right when it starts, you can see that on this little girl's shelf, she has a bunch of plushies, and you know, it looks like a normal little girl's room. But then, what's this? What's that circular thing? Is that a camera? If you go to the comments, everybody's saying, who saw the camera? Did anybody else notice the camera? When I first found out about this, I thought it was weird because, I mean, that's pretty weird that you would put a camera in your little girl's, like, little daughter's room. Why do you have to keep eyes on her at all times? Is she like a bad girl and she sneaks out of the house? Like, what? Why do you need a camera in her room? I honestly thought that this might actually prove that they're being kidnapped and they're being watched, because who puts cameras in their rooms? But then this happened. This Bebop and BB channel uploaded a video of the little girl and her uncle, apparently, but they're in the kitchen, and once again, they show another camera, but this time it's so obvious. They just have a camera in their kitchen on one of these cupboards. That obviously is not real. I'm pretty sure all cameras need to be plugged into something, and I'm pretty sure this isn't plugged in. There's no wires or anything. It's literally on the cabinet. I think they put this on the cabinet to get a bunch of comments. They knew all the little kids would comment, oh my god, do you guys see the camera? If we go back to that video where the camera was barely hidden behind the freaking bear, a ton of people commented. There's 65,000 comments on this video, and so many people are saying, oh my god, there's a camera, there's a camera. This person even said, Hasi vai una camera. I don't know what the hell that means, but this person even noticed it's a camera, and they're 2 years old. So I think that they did this on purpose. They knew if they put the camera out in the middle, like just right there for you to see, they could get a ton of comments. This next piece of evidence as to why they're kidnapped is very, very weird though. Just take a look at this. In this video right here, the mom and the daughter are unboxing a box or whatever. We don't need to focus on that because look at the background. Once again, we have the camera right here still looking at them, but there's a sign that says, warning, you may not leave. You can see this sign in a bunch of other videos too. Like in this video where the girl's hanging out with her grandma or something. Who puts a sign saying, warning, you may not leave in their daughter's bedroom? That's really weird, and it led a lot of people to say, people who saw the sign, oh my god, there's a hidden camera and the sign says you can't leave. A lot of people think that this is proof that they're kidnapped. Like they think a kidnapper put this in her room to remind her she can't leave and put a camera in her room to always keep eyes on her. But if we're being honest, why would you put a sign? So let's just think about this. Let's say you this is hypothetical. Let's say you kidnap somebody. Would you put a sign in their room saying, warning, you may not leave? No, you wouldn't put a sign in their room, especially if they had a YouTube channel. Like let's say you kidnapped PewDiePie or something and you know he had a YouTube channel. Would you put a sign in his room to where people can find out that he's kidnapped through his YouTube videos? No, you wouldn't do that. You would tell him, hey, you can't leave. I kidnapped you. That's what you would do, but you wouldn't put a sign in his room. This next piece piece of evidence as to why they're kidnapped is really strange. It's so weird. So here's the thing. On their channel, they have thousands and thousands of videos. This mom and the mom and the daughter just post a bunch of different videos of them hanging out, doing dances, stuff like that. But in every single video, they never ever answer any comments. Like, let's just click on a random video. Let's click on this one right here with the mom and the daughter just hanging out. I don't know what the hell this video is. They're dancing. Yeah. If you go to the comments, I guarantee you won't find anything. Let them go, please. They need to be themselves now. Somebody commented, let them go. They think they're kidnapped. They did not reply. Who's here from DJLovesTurbo? That's actually pretty cool. Shout out to you. Everybody else is saying, you know, oh, I'm about to cry. Who is she? Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, do you need help? This mom and daughter never answer anyone's comments. This is honestly really weird. Like, think about it. If you had a YouTube channel and all of a sudden everybody was saying, are you okay? Are you kidnapped? If a bunch of people were commenting that on your videos, wouldn't you answer them and say, I'm okay, I'm fine? Wouldn't you answer them? Like, doesn't that make sense? Now, you're probably thinking that I just randomly picked a video that nobody commented on, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, you just picked a random video, DJ. No, look, we can click on this video right here. Who's your favorite character? I don't know what the hell this video is, but if you go to the comments, look, they didn't reply to anybody. Wear yellow if you're in danger. They didn't reply. They didn't reply to any of these comments. They're not replying to anybody. Another piece of evidence as to why people think they're kidnapped is the fact that they're always wearing makeup in every single video. Like, look at this. This is a video where it says happy birthday and they're outside going to a birthday dinner, but they went out to eat and they're wearing a lot of makeup. Now, you might be saying, DJ, that's normal. You know, girls wear makeup all the time. And I agree. There's a lot of girls out there who always wear makeup, but it's every single video and the makeup is pretty crazy. Like, look, in this video, the little girl looks like this. In this video, the little girl looks like this. In this video, she looks like this. They look different in every single video. And it's not just the little girl, it's even the mom. The mom is wearing a ton of makeup in every single video. And you might think that's normal, but the reason that people think that this is proof that they're kidnapped is because back in 2015, a little girl by the name of Ava Baldwin went missing in San Antonio, Texas. Apparently, she was taken away by her mom. This is a picture of her and her mom, and if we're being honest, they look very similar to the mom and the daughter on this channel. The only thing that's different is the fact that they're wearing a bunch of makeup. This is the craziest piece of evidence that we have showing that they could actually be kidnapped because they look so similar. This little girl looks just like this little girl. She just grew up a little bit. I mean, yeah, the girl was taken away in 2015. That was 10 years ago. That looks like 10 years of growth. But let me explain to you my theories on why I think we have been lied to, why I think that this is all a big hoax. This is about to be insane. But let me explain. So this Bebop and BB channel started posting videos a long time ago. They were posting videos of this little girl dancing, and she was literally like 5 or 6 years old at the time, just dancing around, making random videos, just normal mom and daughter stuff. In all of these videos, there was nothing weird at all. There was no cameras in the background. There was no "you may not leave" sign. There was none of that weird kidnapping stuff. There were plenty of videos where this little girl would go outside. She would be outside, stuff like that. Everything would be normal, you know, and nobody thought that they were kidnapped until they posted this video. #WeNeedCash. This video absolutely blew up for some reason, and this is what started the big trend. So it's just the mom and the daughter doing something very weird. They have a filter on their face. They're going like, da, da, da. I don't really know. But if you look in the background, there's no camera. There's no sign that says you can't leave, blah, blah, blah. There's no, nothing indicating that they're kidnapped, right? Well, for some reason, everybody on this video commented saying, oh my God, I think they're kidnapped. I think they're kidnapped. For some reason, people saw this video and assumed that they were kidnapped. And I think that this Bebop and BB channel was like, oh, this video blew up. We got 44 million views, probably like a couple $1,000s from this video in money. So they decided to run with that. They decided that in every single video after this, they would stop answering comments to make people think that they were actually kidnapped. They decided that they would start adding cameras in the background to extend the fact that people think that they're kidnapped. They even decided to put a sign in this little girl's room that says, warning, you may not leave. I honestly think that they realized that there's a ton of little kids out there who are saying, oh my God, they're kidnapped, they're kidnapped, they're kidnapped. And they realize that this is an easy way to get views, likes, and comments if they act like they're kidnapped, but don't say anything about it. So that's exactly what they did. They started making weird videos with cameras in the background and And they stopped going outside. They stopped making videos of them going outside to further extend that, oh my God, they're kidnapped. They knew that they could get a ton of views. Also, the fact that they never reply to anybody, the fact that everybody says, are you kidnapped? Are you kidnapped? Are you kidnapped? And they never ever answer just proves my point even more. I think that they know if they reply to a comment and say, no, we aren't kidnapped. We aren't Ava and Grace Baldwin. Like, we are not associated with that mom and daughter that went missing. If they come out, they know that everybody's gonna forget about them. The main audience of people who watch this content, the main audience of people who watch Bebop and BB aren't people who really care about their nice dancing moves and their nice, makeup. If they come out and say, no, we aren't kidnapped, I think they'll lose a lot of their fans, and I think they know that. That's why they're playing along with it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like all these little kids who believe that they're kidnapped are dumb, because I myself have made multiple videos saying that I think they're kidnapped, but with enough time to think and really sift through this case, I can honestly say that I think they lied about all of this. On this website where it talks about the Ava Baldwin girl that went missing and her mom, they actually mentioned that, she's supposed to be 13 years old and stuff like that. And they even mention that the Bebop and BB channel is full of controversial theories. Many people on the internet claim that Bebop and BB on TikTok and on YouTube are the mom and the daughter. There could be some police who end up finding out about this Bebop and BB channel and really figuring out if this is actually them. The only thing that's holding me back from saying that this is a complete lie is the fact that this little girl and her mom look so similar. I don't know. It seems like they're lying, but hey, we never know. Let me know what you think. Do you think that they lied about all this? Do you think that this is all fake? Or do you think that this is actually them and they have been missing? Let me know. I'm gonna be reading all the comments. Let me know your theories. Peace out.